Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where we answer all the sporting questions from the people in the comment section, people. So get your questions in. I'm sure the vast majority, not even the vast majority, I'm sure at least 90% of them are going to be about the Manchester United Galatasaray game. So Manchester United drawing 3-3 to Galatasaray as Champions League exit looms. Arsenal smash Lens 6-0. Arsenal smash Lens 6-0. So get your questions in. If you are a member of the channel, the link for the membership is in the pinned comment. If you are a member of the channel, your question takes priority like a super chat. Of course, if you super chat, we'll get straight to your question as well. So I'm not ignoring anybody, because I know I see people in the chat pop up and be like, are you ignoring the chat? No, it's if you're a member or you super chat, then that is a surefire way to make sure your question gets answered. But let's run up the likes first and foremost. Make sure whether you're watching live right now or watching this back, hit the like button on the video, share this across all of the socials as well, and subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. No, Kaneki, this is not the members Q&A. The members Q&A is on the Twitch on Saturday. This is not the members Q&A, no. But love to everyone who has locked in. It is rolled to 9,000 subscribers. Big up to all the regulars in the chat. Anyone who's new watching as well, big up to you. Timo is in the building. Jez is in the building as well. Yes, what you man telling me? You good?
Good. Oh, good. I'm trying to contain with this weather. It's already been below minus now.
Yeah, the weather is cold. I stepped out before. It's cold. It is very cold. Yes, Jez, what are you saying? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. What you saying?
Yeah, man. All blessed, fam. You already know. Yeah, Timo, you look like you wrapped up there, man. You good, fam?
It's literally -1 over here.
Yeah, it's cold, man. Trust me, I know. I stepped out before. It is extremely cold. But let's see what everyone's saying in the chat. Big up Warrior J. Big up T.O. Kaneki. We deserve better. Ed and Bruno. I see all of you lot in the chat. Like I said, I know the vast majority of the questions are going to be about the Manchester United game. So Warrior J says, Flawless, what's your thoughts on the United game? Just typical Manchester United being typical Manchester United. That's my thoughts on the game. Notice how we're almost 10 minutes into the show. Obviously, it was like a 5-minute delay for the start. There's no one here who has criticized me for criticizing Ten Hag. There's no one here who's criticized me for criticizing certain players. Notice that. Had we had won, it'd be much different. Bear in mind, if we would have won that game, or we drew that game, which we did, or we lost the game, even though it feels like a loss, I'm here. So just want to clarify that, because people only like to sing when they're winning. That's what it is. But notice that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's man here who want to argue me down about this team and why. Remember, we had the Ancelotti debate just a couple of days ago. Bear in mind, let me just clarify again. I don't believe Ancelotti comes to Manchester United, but people, I won't take him. Why? Oh, because of the future Ten Hag. Is that the future? And let me just clarify again. You're going to hear me say that a lot because people are going to get things misconstrued. Word to Jacob. I don't blame Ten Hag for today. That's not on him. That's more so on the players, which I'll get to. But I blame him for the position we're in. Because there's no way game week 5 in a group with Bayern Munich, Copenhagen, and Galatasaray, we should be in a must-win situation. Why are we in a must-win? Who was it who said it in the chat? It might have been Sheik. If it wasn't Sheik or somebody else said it, it might have been Sheik, though. That should be a good result. Away from home, a point to Galatasaray is not the worst result in the world. If we would have done what we were supposed to do against Copenhagen and got 6 points from those 2 games, if we would have done what we were supposed to have done against Galatasaray at home, we'd be on 9 more points. Because we're currently on, how many points are we on? 4. So we would have been clear already. We would have been on 13 points. We should have been clear out of the group already. Someone in the chat tell me if I'm wrong, or Timo or Jez. Is it wrong for me to expect Manchester United to beat Copenhagen? No, it's 6 more points. Copenhagen at home and Galatasaray at home. Is that so wild?
I mean, technically, not.
Is that wild?
Not really.
Okay, so yeah, go on, carry on. Sorry.
Considering when you look all the other groups, there's obviously a standard. There's obviously going to finish first, but looking at the teams that's supposed to finish second, there's a clean gap between most teams that finish second to the third team. Well, I think going into the Champions League campaign, I think a lot of people would have thought, okay, at least United going to finish second with a clear gap to third. But now it's 1 point between second to third. And these results are massively going to depend on the last day, which is not what I think you were coming into the season. Not you, but I think all the United fans. So I think everybody that was lying to them, everybody's saying, nah, this Kubo's always going to be tough. Nah, it's just cup, bro. Like, don't cup just because you're trying to defend the team or whoever you're trying to defend. Like, the reality is, United should have been at bare minimum should have been qualified by today, the 5th round, innit?
Okay, so just to
Bare
clarify, big
minimum
up
should be like on 12 points right now.
serious, because I just want to make sure that I'm not wild and expecting my team to beat Galatasaray and Copenhagen at home. So, you know, so if you add on the 6 points, we'd be on 10 points. How are we doing here? Big up to Zane. Says top of the league, top of the group. We have best attack in Europe. Favorites for the Champions League. Zane, first and foremost, big up for the super chat. Second, good to see you in the chat as well. Are you winning the Premier League though? That's what I want to know, Zane. Because I see you out here running your mouth, but I don't see you with any vim talking about are you winning the Premier League? And you say favorites for the Champions League. Another question to you, Zane. Are you winning the Champions League? But big up for the super chat, much appreciated. And big up Koala J as well, who just became a member. Much appreciated. He became a member. He is
fucking pattern up, man. How the fuck you lost the Pistons?
Sarcasm citizens. Big up Koala J, much appreciated as well. Big up to Thomas B. Haldane, I hear you said, come on, man, it's player mistakes that have killed us. I agree. That's why I legit said, I don't know if you caught it. I said, I don't put today on Ten Hag. It's on the players. And we'll get to that in a second. But who's picking these players who continuously make mistakes? Take today out of it. We know these players are not good enough. We're not going to get out of this group, and this group is a Europa League group. But Haldane, you come back this. I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? Who continues to play these players? I'm not with this. The context of all games shows that it's really mistakes that fizzles up. And who keeps playing these players?
Ten Hag.
Like, that's it. I'm saying man continues to play these players who let him down. I ain't just talking about today. McTominay shouldn't have played. He's at fault for the first goal. People will blame Onana, and let me get to that. Onana was woeful today. I'm done defending Onana. That was woeful. We need to reconsider what's going on. He needs to be dropped. That's where I'm at. He needs to be dropped for the next 2 games. We play Newcastle away, and then we play Chelsea, and then we play Bournemouth. I'm playing Bayern there for all 3. You have to be dropped. You cannot be at fault for 3 goals in the same game. I'm sorry. And that's any player. Woeful. But guess what? Who signed Onana? Ten Hag. So we have to look at him for that. The mistakes this goalkeeper's making is not just on Onana, it's also on him. Because he's made mistakes continuously through this Champions League run. And I've tried to back Onana because I believe some of the criticism of him has been over the top. There's no criticism that's been of that today, tonight, technically yesterday, that's over the top with him. He needs to be dropped and not play. But guess what? Ten Hag gonna play him. And then guess what happens if he makes a mistake against Newcastle? Everybody gonna crash on Onana and say he's not good enough. Who consistently plays him? McTominay shouldn't have started today. Yeah, he scored. Cool. For those that don't know, Timo's watching the basketball.
Yeah, I agree with Froze. I can't lie. Next game, who you got? Newcastle on Saturday? So is it Saturday?
Yeah, no, he froze right there.
Yeah. So they got Newcastle on Saturday. So yeah, 8 p.m. kickoff as well. It's not going to be easy on their gun. They beat us 4-1. They literally nearly beat PSG. So their confidence going to be that high on Saturday. Plus, the team that played against them like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, sorry, that was their C team. Like, I think it's going to be their first team even playing. So
I mean, to be fair, I think they're not trying to lose a game against United when they know they're gonna be close with each other in terms of the currently as it stands right now on the table. Like when you look at the table, United are still up there right now, which Newcastle can take advantage right now and trying to take all 3 points away. What's it called? People Flores is not here currently. He's frozen, so he's gonna be back very soon.
It's gonna be frozen.
Yeah, but no, it's just it's two perspectives where we can talk about it. In my opinion, with this Man United team, like in the Champions League, especially. Do you want to have the conversation about how it's match day 5, and even if Man United would have won today, it wouldn't have confirmed United going to the next round of the Champions League? Or do you want to just talk about just the isolation today and just blame it all on the goalkeeper? I think that's the biggest. I mean, even then, Free goal, like they breaking records for the bad reason. 3 goals conceded in every game. I think that's the first time our team did that ever in the Champions League. I think.
I think they have the most conceded in the Champions League as well, didn't they?
I think it's them and Antwerp. So so basically United are competing with our defense that is literally like Antwerp. Antwerp won the league last season, and they didn't even get to the Champions League straight away. They had to play qualifiers to even get to the Champions League. So this tells you more about Antwerp, and it tells you more about United than anything. So it's like I don't know, hey, guys. In the meantime, like the stream.
They are very inconsistent. They are very inconsistent.
Yeah. So just real quick.
Even not today as well. Against Saturday, against
Before-
the weekend as well, though. Who they against Everton as well? Okay,
Yeah, they played against Everton. They were dog shit against Everton. If you really want to be honest, they were dog shit against Everton. But I think this Garnacho goal at the beginning really just set the tone. And then even then, though, that was the only shot on target in that first half, and this was one out of 2 shots they had in that first half. So it's like, yeah, I mean, Koala J, yeah, he wanted them players to stay at Copenhagen, to be honest, in Denmark. So, yeah, Flo's been done with those players, to be honest. Like, that's nothing new right now. But by the way, people, Will the host is not here.
Smash the likes, people.
Smash the likes, subscribe if you haven't. But also put some questions in the chat. Like, I have the comments on right now. So if you have questions, put the questions in the chat. Maybe you want to ask a Chelsea question, a sports question in general. Who knows, man?
Yeah, even the game today, like, all right, the first half, they're playing okay, good. But then, like, once the Ziyech free kick came in, I was like, I think his positioning, I think the first one, I think it's a mistake when, I think it's, as a goalkeeper, like, I don't think that when, I think he didn't even know that Ziyech's a free kick, the first one, like, he was going to go to the right hand.
To left. Yeah. To it's going to be right on his side, yeah, but I mean, I'll be honest. I don't play him for the first goal personally. I think he just didn't saw the ball the way. I think maybe you can blame him because of how maybe naive he was. Because when you saw CH take off, when you saw that ball taken off, you would think he just go and try to go top left in his perspective, but he went low, so he already had this body weight already going to that side, and it was just too late. But maybe it's also clever from CH knowing that the wall could maybe hide the ball a bit better. I don't know. I don't really look at him the first goal. I look just the second goal and the third goal. But you know the funny thing about the second goal is when you look closely, Martial was trying to clear the ball, but he didn't get to the ball. Like I don't know, it's like half-hearted. He went for like a half-hearted header, I would call it. But then obviously that doesn't excuse that Anana let the ball in the way he did, because this is just amateur. There's some stuff you see really in like non-league stuff, like down there. So that was awful still, but maybe he was put off by Martial, maybe not trying to commit completely for the header. Who knows? But and then obviously the third goal, it's just again near post. Like me personally, there's 2 things. I think there's 2 things that can be right. Like I felt like that was a really good shot in terms of like the ball was really well struck. That was really good strike in my opinion. But at the same time, can you argue that the goalkeeper should have been there in terms of covering that near post at bare minimum? Yeah, 100% he should have been.
Can you imagine if that I felt like Galatasaray had so many chances to win the game.
This is the thing as well, and I think if you really want to go through this game, like both teams had chances. It wasn't like United. The only difference was that United had a 2-goal lead, in my opinion. I think that was a big difference. Like,
sorry, carry on.
But Galatasaray had chances within the game as well, even without the mistakes, in my opinion. Were they clinical with those? No, but they had chances. But see, I'm trying to look at it because I think it's just too easy to also say, Onana made those 2 to 3 mistakes, whatever you want to debate. My question is like, how did you even get to those mistakes in the first place? Why is like, see, it might not be the best player, but everybody knows in that ball situation he can do something. How come that you give him these fouls away? How come that the number 7, I can't say his name, but how come that the number 7 is just able with one pass to just run through the United defense and take the shot to begin with? Like just things like that. And I was in the Man United stream, just in the chat, listening to what these people were saying. And to be honest, I said this in the GC. In this Champions League campaign, I don't know. In this Champions League Champions League campaign, even this United season in a whole, the attackers can't be clinical when they need to be clinical at the most. The midfield cannot control a football match, and the defense can't defend. There's something wrong systematically, and obviously that goes back to the manager, in my opinion. And I'm not saying that Ten Hag was at fault for today, but I'm just looking at this. You had a two-goal lead. Control the game, please. Manchester City are not just gonna go. I know Manchester City have more quality, but even if Manchester City had their B team and City had if City had their B team, or even if Liverpool had their B team out there and had the 2-goal lead against Galatasaray, I don't think they're just going to throw it away just like that. There's going to be at least a bare minimum control. I don't think United know how to really go out there and just control a much football match. You don't have to go and score more goals after you have 2 goals already scored. Like, from that point on, the team should be really cruising, just maintain the lead, take our chances. Like, they are the ones that have to chase the game. But I don't know. It's just, again, there's a lot of things that go down to the managers, but also the players just not being good enough. And the recruitment, looking back now at the summer recruitment, you have a goalkeeper that has errors in him.
Talk about it.
Well, Mount doesn't even play football no more because he's always injured or he's either benched. Højlund looks like a good prospect, but you did spend a lot of money on that prospect, so it's kind of like you're expecting him to do something. Who else came in? Amrabat. I think even the manager realizing, this Amrabat guy that I thought that was good is not that good. And I'm seeing United fans say, I haven't really seen or watched, but has he been benched recently? Or
he was benched against like Everton, for instance. Yeah.
So even the manager's starting to even bench that guy now too. So it's like, and these were priorities as well. So it's like this summer, can we really say United had one hit?
No.
Outside maybe Johnny Evans.
He's the only one I can actually say, cool, no qualms with his performances. He's given me exactly what I expected. And sorry, people, my Wi-Fi was playing up. Real King, I see you in the chat as well. You lot continue to get your questions in. Sorry to cut you off, Jez. Where was I? Mid-rant. Sorry, people. I was mid-rant. So in regards to, so I just reel it back. In regards to Onana, awful. Should be dropped. 100, and there's no way. If I had my way, I'm leaving everyone in Turkey. I tweeted that out. When I said everybody got to go, leave everybody in Turkey. I'm tired. And the reason why I'm tired is because of performances like today. Again, let me just clarify this before the Ten Hag inners are like, how can you? The manager I don't believe is at fault
militancy.
Yeah, man, ETH militancy. I'm not saying I blame it more so on the players. Do not get that mistaken. However, the predicament we are in is because of the manager and the players. You carry the can. Because if we're top of the group, if we're in Bayern Munich's position, I'm presuming Bayern Munich won, right? Did they win?
Yeah. No, they drew.
Oh, they drew 0-0. Well, they drew. But anyways, point still stands. If we were in Bayern Munich's position, the conversation about this team and his manager will be different. But guess what? We're not. We're not first. We're bottom of the group, which, to be fair, is a Europa League group at best. Because if Copenhagen or Galatasaray drop into the Europa League, are either of them seen as favourites for the Europa League? Absolutely not. No one's worried about playing Copenhagen. No one's worried about playing Galatasaray. They're not concerned. But we're a poor side anyway. So in regards to that, the predicament we're in is on the manager and the players. Today is more so on the players. Onana, like I said, should be dropped. Despicable what he did for those 3 goals. First one, just stay your side. You're as a goalkeeper from a free kick, you are you should be in a no-lose situation. If Ziyech sticks that over the wall and puts it top bins, we all hold our hands up and go, that's just a fantastic free kick. If I always say this, free kicks, if it goes the keeper's side, the keeper should save it. And then again, now that I think about it more so on Manchester United, why are we allowing 2 Galatasaray players to stand the side of our wall? What we should have, and now that I think about this, is 2 of our players stood behind the Galatasaray players. Because then if they split, that doesn't happen. Basics. How come I know this? How come I've played football at the basic level, Saudi League and Sunday League in England, and I know that shit? If you have 2 players on the side of the wall, you put 2 of your players behind them. Why is there senior internationals with over 1,000. You know how many experienced players we've got on that pitch? They've probably got over 1,000 appearances at top level between them. I'm talking like all of them. Onana's played for Inter Milan. Maguire's been out here for the longest in the Premier League. Lindelof's been in the Premier League for the longest. Shaw's played at international tournaments as well as Maguire and Lindelof as well. Wan-Bissaka's played for Manchester United and Crystal Palace. McTominay's been out here for years. Amrabat has played in Serie A and played in World Cups. Bruno has played at World Cups, Euros, Champions Leagues, Premier Leagues. How come somebody don't go, you know what? They got two players on the side of the wall. Someone in the wall. Put two men behind them, pause. Basics. And I've only just figured this out talking about it now because there were so many mistakes with the goal. How many times have I sat on this chair and said on this chair about multiple mistakes? We never concede a goal from one mistake. It's always 2, 3, or 4. The Newcastle game, I point back to it all the time. The first goal they conceded, I counted 5 individual mistakes. How is half your outfield making a mistake for one goal? So on the first goal, yes, Onana is definitely more at fault. But then I put everybody at fault for not putting 2 men behind the 2 men either side of the wall. Just in case they split. Why is Onana not saying that? How many free kicks has he faced in his career? How many free kicks has the team faced? Hey, you know what? Whoever's on the edge of the wall, hey, can you two, one man block, but sit behind these, man, I beg. Again, McTominay on the right wing. Easy pass into Bruno, gives the ball away with the cross. Decision-making, execution. We're 2-0 up. Why are you forcing that cross? And Bruno's there running, find him. I actually don't put it on Bruno for giving away the free kick. I actually don't blame him. I don't blame him for that. I think that was a fair challenge to make. But see what I've counted? I've counted an Onana mistake, a McTominay mistake, and a team mistake. So that's 3 mistakes for 1 goal. And one of those mistakes you can count for multiple people. I blame everybody for that, including the manager and the coaching staff. That nobody's shouting. But more so players, again, accountability. Second goal. Why is Bruno fouled Ziyech? Ziyech is going to the right wing on his right foot. Why? Why are you kicking out at him? Why? Makes no sense whatsoever. 0 sense. What was this? How did we even concede the second goal? I forgot. Oh yeah, it was the terrible mistake from Onana. Shocking goalkeeping. Worst mistake of all. I don't know what he's doing. Like I have no idea. And that alone, he should not be playing again. He needs to be dropped. I don't want to see him playing for Manchester United till 2024. He should be dropped for the month of December. The whole month, whole bench.
He's a prone to mistakes, though.
Prone to mistakes. Timo, he made 3. I've not seen that ever. And I've seen some of the worst goalkeepers. I've seen all the bad goalkeepers Manchester United have had. I've watched your Bartezes, your Bosnich, Taib, Roy Carroll. I've seen all these. I'm old enough people. I've seen all these goalkeepers after Schmeichel. Van der Gaal when he was here. Never one of them ever made 3 mistakes in one game. 3 mistakes in one match. So yeah, on top of that, third goal. I still need to see it back because I don't know what happened.
So it was Ziyech's pass. I think it was one of the defenders kind of track this.
That's it. Bruno Fernandes, people want to praise all time. Easy pass. One to. Was it Shaw or was it Bruno? I can't remember.
I don't know. It was cut out, and then obviously Ziyech was able to make the through ball.
But I'm saying how they got the ball initially because Højlund was on and Garnacho was on, and they played the pass in between. I'm more inclined to think it was Bruno. Simple passes.
Because I went back to watch the highlights literally before I came on, but they didn't show that part of who lost the ball.
Let me have a look.
Yeah, just go again and check.
On top of that, I'm guessing it's Bruno because that's very Bruno-esque. So then on top of that, Maino tries to track the run on the near post. He's hit it well, but why are you not stood at your near post? Again, basics. The first goal, we've made multiple mistakes. The second goal is 2 people. And then the third goal is also 2 people. Why is it always multiple individuals? Right, on top of that, so forget all of that in regards to us conceding goals. How many chances did we miss? How many? I counted at least 8. We scored 3 goals. All well and good. The Højlund one he had in the first half where he's miscued it at the near post. Shaw, where all he has to do is control it and he's one-on-one, looking the goalkeeper in his eyes. Palestri came on and had 3. So that's 5. Palestri had 3 himself. What are we talking about? Martial, where he doesn't play the pass. Scott McTominay when it's 4-on-3. And he can play in Anthony, he can play in, I think it was Palestri on his left. What are we talking about? Bruno did the same. That's 8. How many but again, basics. What do I talk about these? I'm not asking these players to do anything exceptional. I'm not playing out of this world. Basics. That's a passive. Me, Timo, Jez, and one of you lot in the chat was in the attack. I'd expect any of us to make that pass. I'd expect Timo to make the correct pass there. Just roll the ball to me or roll the ball to Jez. Either side, pick one. Decision making. On and off the ball is awful throughout the team. And that ties into not having a system, not so much today, because like I said, more so today is on the players.
Yeah.
But who's picking these players? Scott McTominay, yeah, he scored the goal. He's also at fault for one of the goals. Why is he out there? Why was it not Maino, Amrabat, Bruno? Why is it not? But people still go and defend his manager.
Because of the goal that he scored today, isn't it? And that's the issue. Like, and somebody put in the chat asking why he's why Ten Hag is so much relying on McTominay. Because he's relying on him to help him bail out those situations like today in terms of getting those goals from crushing the box. But that's the issue though. There's no really outside maybe out there providing a press. I mean, first and foremost, United's press is so organized, unorganized anyways, which is why kind of pointless to bring that point in my opinion. But more so that he's out there really just to get those late runs. He's literally what Arsenal fans say about Havertz. And Havertz doesn't do shit. Well, he scored today, but ironically, he did what McTominay does literally. His performances are not good, but maybe he crushes the box and gets a goal. That's for me is awful if that is the thinking behind playing a player. That's especially in through the middle.
That's height. That's what it is.
That's height. But this is the thing. It's awful because Manu, okay, he's a young kid, but just the profile of this kid right there is just it would help you. You have to keep him the 3-1 lead if he stays on the pitch. Me personally, if Romania was on the pitch, because he ain't trying to look to go. Let's just get the ball forward and get another goal. Nah, he's out there like, yo, I'm keeping it ticking. Ironically, right. United needed somebody like a Cruz, like an Enzo, like a Manu out there today who can just control the game and just like, yo, keep it calm. We don't have to go and rush for more goals. We don't have to rush and give them the ball back immediately because this game was quite back and forth.
Yep. Why is it we're 2-0 up at Galatasaray? Why is it we're 3-1 up at Galatasaray and I'm never comfortable? It's never comfortable viewing. I'm sat on the watch along right here for those that watched it. You can go watch it back and go, all right, just get in at halftime. Don't give them a goal back. See this out. Put 4 or 5 passes together. We're playing Galatasaray. Let's be fair, at best, they're a moderate outfit. If any of our teams went and signed out, take Zaha out of it because I believe he's a talent. If any of our teams and the fullback, I like Bowie, take Akadi, Ziyech, Mertens, Torreira, and Dembele. If any of our clubs, there's a Chelsea supporter and Spurs supporter here on the live stream with me, and to people in the chat. If any of our clubs were linked and went and signed those players, we would kick off. If Chelsea went to go sign Ziyech back, the Chelsea fans are kicking off. If Spurs went and tried to sign back Ndombele, the Spurs fans are kicking off.
I mean, he's coming back anyway.
There you go. But you man are not happy about it. If any of our clubs were linked to, we all need a striker. If any of our clubs were linked with a Cardi, we kicking off. Moderate outfit. And we went there and they did everything in their power to give us the game. And we did everything in our power to give them the game. That's why I ended up in a draw. Copenhagen did the same thing, and Galatasaray did the same thing at Old Trafford. We did everything in their power to give us the game. It was after you, Claude. That's what it was. Out fucking rageous. And people still going back this manager and back these players. And again, when I say that, I'm not talking about today's game or yesterday's game, technically now, if you're in the UK time zone. Talking about overall us being in this predicament. Why are we bottom of a group going into match week 6 with Copenhagen and Galatasaray in it? As bad as these players are, what are we doing here? And people wonder why I am the way I am with certain players. And we had good moments. Bruno scored a banking goal. Bruno's goal, class. He had his good moments. He had his bad moments today. Garnacho's goal, also a very good goal. And he was bright the entire time. Anthony actually put in a decent performance. I actually seen him take on 2 players. I couldn't believe my eyes. He got the ball, dribble past someone, and then dribble past someone else and won a foul. He was actually decent today. McTominay just McTominay, but he got his goal. Amrabat, okay. Lindelof, just Lindelof. Shaw was okay defensively, as I expect from him.
By the way, that the fact that most people obviously focus on Nana, but the fact that Lindelof went from competent squad player last season to he worse than McQuire now is actually hilarious.
Facts.
It's actually hilarious.
Right, that's it. I told you all you need to know. Yeah, go on, Timo. Go on.
I don't know how Ten Hag didn't sub off Anthony there. That's insane of him. I thought Garnacho should have stayed on.
I thought so too.
See that too, but I'll be honest. I think the midfield, United needed more midfield subs than attacking subs, in my opinion. They probably like, and it's just the way the game was approached, in my opinion. Like, why are you making it a back and forth versus Color? You don't have to. But then again, was he maybe scared because if I try to control the game, these guys are just gonna lose the ball? I don't like. This is why I say the squad building, the tactics, the structure of this team, everything about this United team, and even through all these games, and people saying, yeah, because I've been watching some streams, not just the Zarkers and City streams. I've been watching other streams as well. Where obviously United is obviously, I'm taking the piss with the whole good thing, or United on the good form thing. United haven't looked good in a while, even with the wins. Even with the wins, United haven't looked good. And for me, this is a sign of a team that is just waiting to be found out, and then they can't win for shit. And then all of a sudden, it went from, there might be a future there to that, yeah, he can't do it anymore. And why do I know this? It's because I saw that literally last season with my team, with Conte. He literally did the same shit where we were winning games, but none of these games looked convincing whatsoever. Maybe we won some of these games even with a big scoreline. It didn't matter. At some point of those games, or large parts of the games, didn't matter of the result at the time. The game was bad. Like, for example, United won 3-0 against Everton, but the first 45 minutes, outside that Garnacho shot, that was the only shot on target. That was the only shot on target, and they had one more shot after that. And then obviously United get the penalty, and then Martial just finish it off. So, but if you look at the scoreline, you think, hold on a sec, 3-0 against Everton away. But then when you look at it, it sounds good. But then when you go and watch actually the game, that was not a good game, bro. It's just that Everton and again, obviously you make your own luck. Everton couldn't take the chance that it is what it is. This is football. But look at the bigger pictures. Once you play better teams that can put those chances away, and you continue playing like this, it's not. That's why I say, don't let these results trying to fool you into thinking, things can turn things around. Because being mindful, like if this was a scenario where you're doing this against the big teams as well, or teams that at least in sort of average, like Galatasaray, like you said, moderate in your opinion. I think it's also a fair opinion, in my opinion. I
don't think they're an exceptional outfit. If they drop to Europa League or not, you're like, yo, they're gonna go. You want to avoid them.
But that's my point. I think a moderate team can harm United if they do it right and they're on that day. Bad teams, they can't do it, in my opinion. Everton was just bare unlucky. Everton, Galatasaray kind of remind me in some sort of ways.
The lack of quality you can see on the show.
Yes. And the funny thing about Galatasaray is they didn't give a fuck that it's a United or a Copenhagen or even against Bayern. They played the same way. They didn't care about having to defend or worry about the runs in behind. They played the same way. So and the lack of quality obviously showed, and that's why they're getting punished a lot, and that's why they're also in that same situation of they may not even get the Europa League themselves. But the point still stands is that any team that has any sort of balls about them can harm United. And I think that's the biggest, and I think it's the biggest issue. Like Copenhagen, they're worse than Galatasaray. But what do they have? They had like the balls to just go forward and say fuck it. And that's how United crumbled.
Effort. You throw in effort. Adversity.
Let's go forward and see what we can do. And United just crumbled in those situations.
Yes. And that's the legit it. So to anyone backing this, or like I said, doesn't understand why I'm not backing this, Exhibit A. And it's been happening all season. No one we've lost to has played well against us. Nobody's been exceptional. Every time we've lost, I don't think anyone's played better than a 6. People are beating us, not at their best. That is a concern. Don't let, like you say, results and form and being the informed team and all this blah, blah, blah fool you. Don't let all that struppiness fool you. Look with your eyes at what's going on and go, are these performances sustainable? Because as we had won today, people will be singing a different tune. People in the chat would be singing a different tune. Actually, I tell a lie. Them people in the chat would be here. And some of you lot wouldn't be here. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about? Jay says, keep your Thursday nights free, my bro. Ha! You think we wouldn't? You think we beaten Bayern Munich? Shout out to Muntz. He rang me. He was trying to run that same nonsense as well.
Yeah, that's over from me.
What makes people think that we beaten Bayern Munich? From where?
Because even them.
Who?
I mean, Old Trafford nights, man. Like, Old Trafford nights.
Did you not see the Newcastle C team beat us at Old Trafford?
Yes, I did. Yes,
all right. Did you not see the Brighton B team beat us?
Yes,
at Old Trafford. All right. Just to clarify, I thought people didn't see that.
No. But all jokes aside, no way you're gonna get.
People think we beaten Bayern Munich. Hey, good luck with that, man. Hey, if you believe that, go put money on that and become rich because them odds is low.
Hey, ETH Militant C, man. I heard them man say that.
Actually, no. Don't put odds on United beating Man United. Put obviously gamble responsibilities in it. But put a bet on United facing second. Do that.
Oh, yeah, let me have a look.
There's probably better odds.
That's definitely better odds. Yeah. But you know what? If you believe Manchester United are going, beat Bayern Munich, put odds on both. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you gamble responsibly.
Yeah, only if you're over the legal age. You never know. Like I'll get extremely lucky.
Only if you're over the legal age.
But yeah, man.
Just only.
I think what we should see of United has just been United all season, to be honest. Like, again, just sums of everything. Not I'm making the mistakes, just sums of everything. Individual mistakes, tactical mistakes, players just not being good enough, the manager not being good enough. Yeah, just as simple. And
Kaneki, actually, that being said, to everyone in the chat as well, I'll be doing a members Q&A on Saturday because the games are all the games are pretty much dreadful, minus Arsenal Wolves and the United Newcastle game. So
that's
I'll be doing a members Q&A. Arsenal Wolves is awful. I ain't gonna lie. And Newcastle United versus Manchester United will probably be awful viewing for United things. And to Jay, who says when them Galatasaray goals were going in today, fellas was just laughing. My guy gave up. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. I could see the pain behind your laughter. It's not even pain. It's more so I'm laughing out of. What's the word I'm looking for? Expectance. I know we are in my heart of hearts. I know these things are gonna happen. I ain't shocked at what I seen. Annoyed, yes. Irritated, yes. Shocked, no. Because I know what this team is like. How we 2-0 up away at Galatasaray, and I am not comfortable. Why is it uncomfortable viewing being 3-1 up with I think it was 30 minutes to go? Why am I uncomfortable with a front 4 of Mertens, Akadi, Zaha, and Ziyech? Why am I uncomfortable?
2019, that front 3 would have been elite, but
why am I uncomfortable? Because I know this. Why, when people say, "Oh, you gonna finish third in the group," you think we beat him by? Like, I know what we're like. I know my team very well. This is why you can't break what's already broken. I'm already at acceptance. I've said everybody has to go. Leave everybody in Turkey. Don't bring them back to you are not needed here. Blow it up. Notice only Haldane popped up earlier with resistance. Shout out to Haldane. That's my done, but I don't know what he's talking about in regards to backing this. And 2 days ago, and the thing is about live streaming is you can go back and watch this stuff. When we was talking about Ancelotti, the people were talking about, short term. What's this? What are we talking about?
This is the short term, bro.
Huh? What are we talking about?
Yeah, that's the funny part about it. It's like,
what are we doing?
Well, a better manager today. See, honestly, I think even the way Ange approaches football matches, he probably would have ended up maybe conceding these goals as well. But a manager like Carlo, he knows what to do in these situations. Like you have a 2-goal lead twice in a tough away thing, because like obviously United silenced them real quick in the 2 goals. But once even the first goal and Gala weren't even winning there or drawn. it was still 2-1. The way the stadium was so loud when I had the audio on, you know that, bro, it's just gonna pump up those guys. It's like,
and we gave them the
I
goals.
think
That's the worst part about the 3 goals. We just gave them up.
I'm saying this is where, see, in those situations, manager like Carlo, I've been here already. I've been with Milan here. I've been here with Madrid here. Like, I've been in those situations multiple times, like where I know what to tell these players. Okay, whenever those players are gonna execute it, it's a whole different situation. But the manager knows how to deal with these situations.
Yeah, like that's it. And Joe Sell says, big up Flawless, locked in from the 868. I believe Joe Sell, Trinidad, right? Am I right? Is that the code out there? I'm guessing so. They correct me if I'm wrong. Love to everyone that's locked in. There's over 65 people in here, only at 44 likes though. Let's get up to 50 likes, people. 6 more likes. Hit the subscribe button as well, man. Because I know there's new subscribers. We're at 8,700. Get us up to 8,705 people. 5 more subscribers. There's now over 70 people in here. Let's run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. We are trying to touch 9K before the year is out. We are currently 300 away. We are currently 300 subscribers away. But yeah, run up the likes as well. Big up Koala J. You lot continue to get your questions in. Members in particular, get your questions in. Of course, if you super chat, we'll get to it as well. This is why Flawless always says a soulless yay when it comes to United watch-alongs. It's crazy. That I got that the reason why I'm responding like this, obviously I'm disappointed and annoyed at what happened, but then people act like they didn't see this type of thing happening. This false sense of security. Not false sense of security. This false sense of faith in this side and this manager. Why? How much more do you need to see? And the thing is, say if by some miracle we beat Bayern Munich and Copenhagen and Galatasaray draw and we get through the group. Yes, I will be happy we've got out of the group and through to the next round. But that's nothing to jump up and down about. Scraping out of a group, doing something you should have done. Like that's the bare minimum.
Last season, I was literally in the same situation.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, and you got out of the group. Yeah,
we got off the group, but I was pissed even after making out of the group. Like finishing first too. But then what I'm talking about is like, I mean, I let you continue, but yeah, it's just
that's kind of
it's just what United are, and it's like you said with the whole thing about. See, obviously, I do understand where certain United fans come from in terms of wanting just something with a manager, but in this current state, it's like it's crazy for those people at least to not acknowledge the fact that if somebody questions the whole thing about Ten Hag, because I see people say that, how can you say that about Ten Hag when you see these players on the pitch? This is where I'm kind of like, okay, this is where I can't agree with you because there's enough evidence where you can at least sit here and say, yeah, this manager is under massive. I wouldn't say fraud, but I say the manager deserves to be under the pressure and be under the lights now, where it's right. It's right to question the manager. This is where I say to those people who say it's not right to question the manager. This is okay. You're going too far now with the whole thing.
You can't question the manager.
Yeah, this is what I say. But
can't question the manager.
But those people, who can, it's all about balance, in my opinion. If you believe that Ten Hag can long term maybe succeed at United, that's the whole thing. But at least be able to acknowledge the fact that the manager is currently not doing a good job, in my opinion. Like this is what I always talk about. Balance is key, man. Don't be just overly exaggerated. It's actually the thing. Just on that one side, especially if you're on that wrong side, is currently in the minority. And like, I think currently, I do believe actually there is a majority that actually believes that.
Get that shit out of here.
Yeah. By the way, team was watching basketball. For those who don't know, he's watching basketball. So yeah.
Yeah. United is like when you drive a car, like you've got 4 tires, but it's only like 2 tires working. That's United.
Oh, all them tires are gone, bro. I'll be honest. All them ties are gone.
Takaka says, Flawless, I heard you need a new keeper. We need a new club, fam. We need more than a new keeper. We need new players, new manager, new assistant manager, new coaching staff, new scouting team, new medical staff, new stadium, new training facilities, new board of director, new owners, new tea ladies, new canteen staff, new reception, new car parking attendants, new stewards, new everything. We need new everything. Get rid of everybody. Get rid of everybody. Like I said, I genuinely mean that when I say leave the man in Turkey, everybody. Leave them over there. Leave everybody. Nah, I'm good. You lot can stay with Ramsdale. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I don't want nobody from any club in England. Well, naturally, no one from Arsenal and no one from Chelsea. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You lot can keep not any of that. Keep all that. You lot can keep your players. I'm good with all that. I'm blessed with all that. No,
You mean you need a striker, right? What about Timo Werner?
This fucking we've been linked with Timo fucking Werner.
Mm.
Timo fucking Werner. Big up Sheik. Says Jez, the thing is today has happened before in the Champions League this season. Twice. I don't get how this result would make anyone turn over. This ain't the first time. And it's like that's what it is.
Yeah, I know. Don't be twisted. I'm saying I'm here playing kind of like devil's advocate, I would like to say.
Yeah.
But like I said, if you on that side that believes that Ten Hag deserves more time, I'm sitting here saying fair, cool enough. But at least be able to acknowledge people that actually don't believe what he's doing right now. Acknowledge that, because in reality it's complete and utter delusion if you really believe Ten Hag has nothing doing wrong and it's just all the players. It's just delusion. Like, not, let's say it this way: United are not sixth place just because of the manager. It's also the players stepping up and getting those results. Yeah, is United playing well? Are these players playing well? Playing well? No. But these players getting these results. So it's like, when the players getting the result, all of a sudden it's here. When the players getting the result, all of a sudden it's hell Ten Hag. But when the players don't get the result, it's the players' fault.
Talk about it. You can't have have that both ways. Pause. But you can't.
Yeah.
Facts.
You can't, like, you have to, if United win, then you have to praise players as well. You have to.
Yes. And which they do. I proportion out blame when we lose depending on the game and who wins. I mean, and how it goes. Today, don't get me mistaken, people. This game against Galatasaray is much more on the players. I'm talking overall. Us being in this predicament. That's on the manager and the players in this group.
And even,
not the first time though I've seen United struggle in Istanbul though. They lost to Başakşehir a couple of years ago.
Yeah, well, but we just talking about we're just talking about just the season in general. Like, let's be honest, like it wasn't because they were in Turkey why they struggled today, or because they play a crazy team. Like, Ghana probably had better teams in the past too, but it wasn't about being in Turkey and United. It wasn't the thing of these players. You could see the pressure. Like Copenhagen, you could generally see, okay, Copenhagen is just going to go and get that goal. I don't know where the hell that third goal came out of nowhere. Just quick, just happened just that quick, to be honest. I got a notification before even I saw the goal.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I think Flores is frozen again. It's the internet. It's the internet. So again, let me put the comments back up.
I'm just looking at the team right now. You got. You see, the thing is, like, when I saw Kobe Mino was dropped on the bench, like, what is he doing? Like, and then you see Martial and Kobe Mino was like, what are you doing? And then he keep on Anthony, then sub off Garnacho. That is a terrorist move. I can't lie. I'm sorry, I had to call him terrorist for that one.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like I said before, I don't think the attacking stats were extremely needed. Maybe did Højlund start the game again? Sorry.
Yeah, Højlund start the game, bro.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know, maybe taking Højlund off, because Højlund obviously he definitely wasn't fully fit. So outside maybe of that, I feel like again the midfield, like I said, United needed control, and to gain control, the midfield need to be able to do that. And I think that that United midfield just didn't have it. And I feel like Manu should have probably came on way earlier, because that brother McTominay, awful player, and even what's his name? Even Amrabat, bro, that guy, shit, like that guy looks like a scrap out there. Like, United are lucky that they didn't bought him full time.
You know, lucky Copenhagen didn't even score a goal though. They got chances. When I watched the Copenhagen game, they got chances there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But this is the funny part about it. Like, Bayern is not even, and I talked about it before. Bayern is not even. This is probably the worst I have ever seen Bayern in the Champions League group in recent times. And they just they comfortably going through because all the other teams are just mid. Why didn't Nick Nash? Why didn't Højlund come off for Martial? But I can't remember the substitutions again for who came off. Let me. I'm going through it right now anyway.
So, Kobe Mainoo for Amrabat, Martial for Hoyland, Palestri for Garnacho, Dallo for Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah. So Nick Nash. Hoyland did came off for Martial. So I don't know what you talk. Unless you meant it, unless you ask him why he did came on for Martial. Unless you why maybe Martial came on for Hoyland. Unless you meant that way, I don't know. But I mean, Hoyland was definitely Ten Hag knew this was a must-win. That's why he played Hoyland, in my opinion. Because Hoyland was definitely not fit.
That kid was definitely playing up. You might carry on.
Yeah. Now we're just talking about just literally just
reconnecting back up.
I was just saying Hoyland was 100% not fit today. Yeah. Oh shit. Flows.
Yeah. Big up to the big 6 bands, Mons over there. Make sure you sub up over there. Bro. They just rated right now. Flows just his internet kind of bugging out, so he'll be back for a bit. But yeah, go on, Jess.
Yeah, people. Big up everybody from the big 6 bands. Rate, like, subscribe if you haven't. The host Flawless is going to be here back shortly. Because his internet's just wilding out right now. It's wilding out like Onana today. So make sure you support the channel and just again put questions in the chat, man. Like I have to comment on, so I can just look at some comments until the till Flawless comes, until we change the conversation in general. But now,
yeah, I look at the group as well. Like, so,
it's all for United.
So they got Bayern Munich.
You got maybe Galatasaray and the Galatasaray on 5 points.
So either. Oh my god, this is crazy as well, you know.
Yeah, so people, so basically, and I think a lot of you are already aware. So for United to at least get to Europa League, if I'm not mistaken, they need to win against they need to win against Bayern Munich. Yeah, they need to win against Bayern Munich, and then they need what? Yeah. If United want to get at least to the Europa League, either one of Copenhagen and Galatasaray has to win, from what I'm seeing, and Bayern and Man United need to win against Bayern Munich if they want to get to the Europa League. If Man United want to get to the second round, to the next round of the Champions League, United have to beat Bayern Munich, and Copenhagen Galatasaray have to draw. These are the scenarios currently as it stands right now, but which is very unlikely. But yeah, Flo, you got rated.
Yeah. Big up Monts, big up Big 6 bands for the raid. My bad. Like my Wi-Fi, I'm gonna try to sort it out after this because I don't know why it's just playing up. It's been playing up the past few days. Foot knows. And just to clarify, to get to AV Flashback says you should have kept De Gea, one of the best shot stoppers in the business. Nobody can honestly tell me that Onana is better than De Gea. No, we should not have kept De Gea. No. This logic makes no sense. That's like being in a relationship with a girl. She's a piece of shit and it don't work out. Then you get with the next girl and it don't work out with her. And then the answer is, get the last girl back. No. De Gea it didn't work with. Onana, if it's not working with, you move on. What are we talking about here? Why if De Gea is good, why has he not got a club? Why is De Gea still unemployed? If he's that good. Name me another top quality goalkeeper. No. If we've made a mistake with Onana, which it is looking like we've made, you then go and get a next goalkeeper. Then if it doesn't work with that goalkeeper, you go and get another one. And then with that, you go and get another one until. Like, what we doing here? Like, in between Schmeichel and Van der Sar, we had multiple goalkeepers. Schmeichel retired, I believe, either 99, 2000. And when we didn't get Van der Sar till like 05, 06, someone correct me if I'm wrong. So we had 4 or 5 year period. Then when Van der Sar retired and left, then in between him and David De Gea, we had goalkeepers that didn't work. When people say, you should go get Fred back. No. Fred's in Turkey for a reason. If he was that good, a top quality club would have come and picked him up. And are we forgetting about the FA Cup final, De Gea's last game? Or are we just going to ignore that? He's great shot stopping.
I think this is what it really is.
Romero as well. I forgot you got.
I do feel Romero was good enough for United, in my opinion. Actually, considering
as a number 2, he was. I would have given him a Ronaldo.
Yeah, that was saying like you. I would have given him a Ronaldo. United, yeah, I think that's what I mean. Like, I think for United, you ironically, I mean, shout out to him as well. I think he's doing his thing as well in Argentina right now. But Yeah, well, this is why I was also agree with you 100%. Like, if it doesn't work out, like, just because somebody is a failure doesn't mean that the previous player was not a failure. Unless obviously the player maybe got sold because he went to another bigger club, or maybe because the player just again lost the levels. Like, it is what it is. Like, this is why I would say, like I said with Tottenham as well. Like, when people say Harry Kane, Harry Kane was gonna. Okay, let's say Harry Kane would have stayed at Tottenham and signed a new contract. He would have retired. So you tell me, oh my God, we should then play with 10 men then. Eventually, you have to replace players because either they're retiring, either they want to leave the football club, or they're just not good enough anymore. These things happen, and if the new replacements don't work out, you have to go and get new. I can't just then say, "Fuck it, let's get Harry Kane back from retirement." Now you have to go and get another striker then. If that was the scenario, it happens. Man. It happens, people.
Like this whole thing. Why is he's not retired? So why is he without a club? Same with Ollie. He's not retired from management.
Yeah.
Why can't he go manage another top club? Levels, man. Because if the Gea was at, let's say, Bayern Munich, and was playing for Bayern Munich week in, week out and playing well, what would the conversation be? How could Manchester United sell him? Look at him at Bayern Munich, and all this stuff. The same argument people use for Sancho. We've had people in the chat talking about, oh, Sancho won't get a club. And then there's links to Juventus and Barcelona.
That's their club that won.
Like, of course, like, just Juventus and two of the biggest clubs in Europe. I'm not sure. Are Juventus in Champions League?
No, they're not in Europe in general because of allegations. They had like some issues.
Okay, yeah, they had issues, but my point still stands. But Barcelona are in Champions League. But yeah, and to Ibrahim who says, flawless, to use your analogy, we can have both girls at the same time. No, why do you want someone around you that's just terrible? No. Actually, that being said, you know what? Let me not even say nothing on that.
Maybe you're just the type of guy that loves to be treated shit. Like, who knows, man?
Maybe. I was gonna say, we could say it's a sarcasm CTV. Maybe that pussy just that good. That's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Look at this guy. I look at Timo, man. Look at this guy getting excited, man. He's saying, hey, like, bro, he's talking about.
What a three!
He's getting the Newcastle flashbacks right there.
What a three! Hey,
he's getting the Newcastle flashbacks. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Some of the craziest gal I've met do have the best pussy. That's just what it is. Like, we just gonna be honest here. That's just what it is. Absolute nuttier than a squirrel's jaw side, but yeah, jeez.
Oh man,
exactly.
I mean, someone I like that. So to be fair, so it's like it's what it is, man.
What did you just say? Say that again.
No, I was saying someone I just like that. They're just like they see all 10 of that's that one feature that they like, and they say fuck it.
Facts, man. She might be 0 out of 10 as a human being, but jeez, you know what I'm saying? She is lank.
Whew, I mean both ways. Fuck
it. Serious, yo. Like, yo. Look at
see, this is what I say. This is the face of a guy that went through the experience, man.
I've been there, man. I've been through that experience. Trust me, man. You know what I'm saying? I have been there under that experience. Like, yo, trust me. Been there. Yes, Eddie. What you saying, family, man? Are you good outside of football? Let me ask you.
I love how you said all the football.
Yeah, but I gotta ask. That's my fam right there, man. That's my LA brethren over there. So I gotta make sure he's good outside of the nonsense. What are you telling me, Eddie?
I'm doing all right, man. Doing all right. It's the holiday season upon us. I'm trying to keep a positive mindset, not stress myself out. But to the football, brother Onana, I'm gonna pray for you.
Talk about it.
I'm gonna pray for you, brother. I don't know where we go from this.
Talk about it.
And for you, I think there's always beauty in the struggle, you know. You Ten Hag merchants that were giddy at 3-1. Hold that. Is this your king? Is this your king? Most goals we've ever given up. Is this your king?
Nearly.
But Bruno Fernandes got a goal and an assist. Oh, okay. This is your king. Okay, cool. Garnacho, goal. Cool. I'm gonna let y'all have that. We go to St. James
We
on
do go St.
Saturday.
James Park. Yep, we do.
Enjoy the weekend on Saturday.
They pissed.
Hmm.
They got robbed. They out for blood. This brother rolled through with a McTominay, Amrabat, Bruno Fernandes midfield on a Champions League night. We deserve it. We absolutely deserve everything because he doesn't learn. Oh, and you Maguire merchants. Let's see. In all the big games we've played, we've conceded 3 goals.
Or more.
And Varane was a healthy not involved. You deserve this.
That doesn't fit tactically, to be fair.
Tactical reasons. Thank you, Jess. Tactical reasons, he says. Tactical reasons.
Tactical reasons.
You deserve all of this, you absolute bums. Absolute bums. This is the cold part, too. The players he didn't sign are the ones who are making us somewhat respectable. It wasn't 4-3, Floss. I guess that's progress, right?
I suppose so. We got a point.
Progress, right?
We got a point.
I can't deal with these dudes, man. I'm telling you this right now. If it was up to me, I would have given the Turkish ultras the address to the hotel.
Jesus Christ.
I would have told them I'll empty out my life savings. If you go in there and whoop some ass, bro. I have been pushed to the breaking of being a Manchester United fan. Never in my wildest dreams was I thinking we'd be taking. This is a loss. I don't care what the scoreline says.
It just feel like a loss. I get you with that. I feel that way.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think we'd be getting packed out by Zaha, Angelino, Icardi in 2023.
Oh, that was a bunch of rejects, bro. Like, that's crazy. Like, dude, I did it to Flo's.
And just to clarify, people, the reason Eddie's my brother, number 1, number 2, I just put the disclaimer up because of what he said about the hotel thing. Eddie knows this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just clarify to the people.
I was saying that to Flo. When 2019, this team makes a Champions League final run. Fuck it.
I've entered the Kaneki zone of rants. I don't mind it. I understand. I've not reached Kaneki-like levels of cooking. Like I say, Iron Chef Kaneki is 1 of 1.
Yeah, Kaneki Saturday, fam. You relax, man. Cool off, man.
I'm like the sous chef.
Get some coffee.
I'm learning the craft. I'm trying to figure out how do I go about really cooking these dudes, man. I can't even put into words.
Big up you in the chat,
Nana,
come,
brother. You were supposed to be the chosen one. You were supposed to be the chosen black keeper.
Yo, that's wild.
He let down the brotherhood, man. He let down the brotherhood. He let down the whole continent, man. The whole continent.
Dr. Umar says something. I'm not going to say it here, but if you know, you know. It's 1,000 or something, but I'm not going to go there because it sounds crazy on street.
Carry on.
Hey, count your fucking days. Ten Hag, count your fucking days.
Hey, word to Brandon Jennings.
You did. Count your fucking days. Let you go ahead and lose to those blue scrubs or even draw.
Wait, who?
The blue scrubs, the ones that sports.
Oh, see, okay. I didn't know. Yeah.
Let you lose to them blue scrubs. Let me see. Are you going to the game for tour?
Yes, I will.
Yeah. You know what? Shout out Time to Shine. I should be there as well, man. I should be in the building.
See it on my screen, Ten Hag. I tell you what, I got a holiday break. You'll be seeing your boy. I promise
Actually,
you that.
it's actually my first time. Actually, I haven't been Old Trafford for a while now.
Let me stop.
Yeah,
Brandon.
you went there last. Yeah, you went. Nah, it's cool, man. I already did it. You know what I'm saying? And then started cracking jokes.
Last time I went,
yeah.
like when we lost 4-0.
Oh, see. Oh, yeah, you went there last year because I'm going to the game as well. I'm going to it. But yeah, go on, carry on. I am reconsidering.
Somebody ban. Okay, I don't know what you're saying here. I'll let that lie. I'll let that live. Oh my God. Oh, and I forgot.
It's cool.
This is the greatest indictment. This is the greatest indictment of any fucking footballing institution I've ever seen. You got packed out by Hakeem Ziyech, bro, of all fucking people. Hakimi Ziyech, 2 free kick goals.
Yep.
We're a Make-A-Wish institution.
Right.
We're allowing these brothers to live the dream again. And it gets better. Hell, you know what? You know what? It does get better for me. Watch Bayern come in there and pack us out.
Oh, yeah. People talking about we going to beat Bayern.
Love to see it.
All right,
love to see it because they deserve it. They deserve it. I saw people talking about individual mistakes were the reason that we lost this game. Okay.
Multiple individual mistakes is the reason we lost this game.
But you know what? I wonder, Flawless.
Go on.
Are these individual mistakes that are an anomaly, or do these types of individual mistakes happen all the time?
Happen regularly. Regularly.
Who's creating the culture?
Yeah.
Who's creating the system that puts these players in a position to make these mistakes? I don't know. Maybe when you got the so-called DM playing goddamn second striker, you might be opened up a little bit on the defensive end.
Talk about it.
Leaving Maguire and Lindelof by themselves so McTominay can go in the fucking front foot and chase shadows. Yeah, he got a goal. What did he fucking do?
He was at fault for he gave the ball away for the first goal. Then they broke it and the free kick and everything.
Who gave up both the free kicks, by the way?
Bruno. What I'm saying. I don't blame him for the first. The second one I do, though. But I hear your point. Trust me. Again, multiple mistakes. And it's multiple mistakes on a regular. How many times have me and you spoke on Watch Alongs, Man in United's Q&As and spoke about it's never just one error when we concede goals. And I was saying this before you got here. It's always multiple. Sometimes team. Sometimes it's 1 or 2 people. Sometimes it's 3 people. Sometimes 5. More often than not, it's multiple.
Shout out to my dog, Peter. 14 goals in 5 matches.
Facts. 4 points from Galatasaray and Copenhagen. And then people wonder why Eddie or myself or Kaneki or Sheik or another United fan will have question marks about the manager. And to someone in the chat who said it and was like, L9 is not shit because he's black. Me 3099. Look at the title of the channel, I beg. It's like when I tweeted out, I could cry. Come on, man. You don't know me well enough. Before Eddie got here, we was cracking jokes about crazy bitches having the best pussy. Come on, man. You don't know what it is. You're going to laugh here.
And that's a fact. That's a fact. Got a girl who came at me with a protractor. I do it again. Tried to stab me with a protractor. I do it again. I don't apologize for my behavior with you, but I do it again. You still tried to stab me. I don't care. I do it again.
You know what? You're not even. I can't even say you're wrong. I get it. I get it, man. I get it.
Tough, bro.
I get it. Trust me, man. Yes, P always
make me want to fucking call her right now.
Hey, man.
Hey, fam. Trust me.
Look,
I get it.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm salty as fuck at Man United.
Why?
Today.
What did we do? Why are you salty?
I had a 5-leg parlay, right? United away win. I had Braga to draw, Madrid to win,
Benfica and Inter to draw. Benfica were 3-0 up at home and bottled it and drew 3-3. And then the last one, I think, was Arsenal to win by 2 or more goals.
Got you.
And United fucked it up.
Did you put United on for the away win?
Yes.
That's your fault.
That's true. You're right.
That is your fault.
But I'm not going to lie to you. I saw 3-1. I had a staff meeting. I logged on to Teams. I thought we were cooking. And then I got a random notification from ESPN that said full time 3-3.
Yeah, man, that's your fault. And Eddie didn't even talk about the chances that we missed. Big up Lewis.
Oh.
Look, did you see the chances we missed? Palestri should
Oh,
have had a happy
I watched highlights.
No,
Hey,
I'm talking
listen,
to Eddie.
listen,
not you.
people,
I'm talking
listen.
no, you didn't. I'm saying Eddie.
I
Like,
will
we
say
missed
this
multiple.
though. I will say this though. I stand by it, and it's not saying much. Bench Rashford. I've actually seen a left winger who knows what the fuck he's doing. Bench
It was a good
Rashford.
finish back in that show, actually. It was a good finish.
But you know what? Am I an idiot for betting on United? A little bit.
Yeah.
Can I hold that? Even though
No,
I was,
you're an
I was
addict.
1 goal away
You've
from
reached
getting like
the addiction
450
stages.
bucks. It was 45-1 odds, and I was 1 goal away from it. Am I pissed? A little bit. Not gonna lie. I saw that Onana stinker on that second goal. Not gonna lie. I'm not happy with him. I'm not gonna say what I want to say. It is what it is. But you know, it sucks.
Sleep well. Sleep well.
The chances that we missed was criminal.
But like also, I want to say, right, with no disrespect to Galatasaray or fucking Copenhagen, right? I'm pretty sure Galatasaray got their first win on English soil against an English team in this competition when they played you niggas. I'm pretty sure.
Well, we did.
Yes, that's new. Yeah.
I think that's like the first one ever.
Well,
they're like always in this. And like Copenhagen, like, come on, man. It's not like a hard group, and United are making it look really difficult. And all the games are just hilarious scores that make no sense, but also make like perfect sense because you're actually not that good.
No, it's a hard group for us.
But like, I want to ask something to fans, like, and I'm not saying you have to feel a type of way about this. Like, I don't care. However you feel about it is how you feel about it. Internalize it however you want to. But I just want to ask the age-old question that I ask clubs in the bracket of a United and like say a Newcastle or historically like an Arsenal. What is the point of qualifying for Europe's elite competition if you're just going to be as futile as this? What
if you're going to do it awesome? Yeah.
They're sadists. They're sadists.
Like you could like, you know what I mean? Like United could somehow scam a win against Bayern, and they'd probably go out because I feel like Copenhagen are going to beat Galatasaray. So I don't think it would even matter. Like if Copenhagen win, you're screwed. I think the only way United can go through is if they win and the other game is a draw. I think that's the only way because you're in fourth. If you lose, you're out of Europe completely. Like, what is even the point of like going into Europa League?
Yeah, I don't want to go into Europa.
No.
I want to go. That's the worst case scenario. That's like, worst case scenario.
What is like as a fan? What is the point of all of this? Like the last time you guys were in Champions League, what happened? You guys lost to Atletico?
Was it?
Was it?
I think so.
Was it Atletico? I can't. I
ain't raised that. Yes, we got packed out.
Was it Ragnick?
Yeah, Ragnick. You guys lost to Atletico. The time before that, you got grouped by Leipzig, right?
Yeah,
with Oli.
Yeah, they got grouped by Leipzig.
Yeah, that's what it is. The reason why I looked at the Champions League this year, obviously because we got into it coming off a good season. Like, okay, but as soon as what happened, it's kind of like, all right, we are not going to do anything.
It would be one thing if like Napoli got drawn into your group and it was like actually difficult, and that could rationalize United going out. But like, let's be honest. If I would have told you got 4 points against Gala and Copenhagen 3 months ago, you would have laughed in my face.
Yep.
How long ago do you say? 4 months ago.
Against Gala and
100%. But then I quickly realized what we are. Like I assessed it very quickly and was like, "Oh, this is bad. This is real bad."
It's one of those things where, it's like this, right? We understood that, at least from my vantage point, I looked at it like, okay, defensively we improved, but at the beginning of the season, I said, because of all the shambolic shit that happened with that improvement, the 7-0, the 60, they're just getting packed out every time we left OT. I was like, you need to show me something or I'm out. Like, it needs to be an improvement on this or I'm out. And my improvement, like, kind of, standards were how we progress, how we attack, and like just the overall quality that you bring back into the team. When Mason Mount happened, strike one, off rip.
That was eye opener for me.
That was it. That was like, okay, now you really got to prove that you're some type of fucking genius. Now that's gone to shit. Then I saw the preseason. I was like, okay, you know what? The first half team doesn't look as good as the second half team. Hopefully he'll see it. And by the time this fucking Prem rolls around, we'll have some shit right. Then the Wolves happened. And I saw damn near worse than Ollie Ball. Because Ollie Ball was just sit back on the counter. And so teams just say, you know what, we're going to play a low block. We're going to give you the ball. And now you won't do shit. But when we play football now, it's just anybody takes a turn. Pause. It's fucking wild. Like, if Wolves had finished their chances, we'd probably have, like, what is it now? 9 losses? I don't know how many losses we have.
10 roughly.
So I started watching it, and then I came to the realization this brother does not know what the fuck he's doing.
Facts.
The job is too big for him. And shout out to Dundada, because we spoke on this shit. That Ajax like cubicle, that Ajax like incubation thing that he had going on, where he has oversight and the fucking institution is just as great, is just greater than him. Like, he was saved. He's on his own too now, looking like a straight bozo. A straight scrub, bro. So my
Sorry, this made me laugh. Shout out my done rants.
Yo, Flawless, have you seen the
tell him?
Go subscribe. Big up rants.
Screaming from the
By the way, Fabrizio just put a statement, by the way, on Ten Hag.
Go on.
What's he saying?
Who cares? He's fine.
I'm responsible for this. This is a project. We are going forward and making improvements, so that's very hopeful. We are going in the right direction. So I know where we have to go, and the steps we take will make us successful in the long term.
You are
first step is making sure your fucking key card doesn't work. The first step we're taking towards glory.
Say the truth, man. Say you felt, bro. It's calm, bro. Like,
again, this is go on, Jez. Go on.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, bro, it's Galatasaray in Copenhagen, bro. Even if
you're
you were
both of them. It's not that you're just below one of them. You're below both of them. You're in last place.
You put me on the last, but what you mean about it's a long?
Yeah, like, I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear about long-term projects against Copenhagen, Galatasaray. I think this is the first time I think Galatasaray have been in the Champions League in a couple of seasons actually. People actually,
this is why I don't want to hear it. And I just want to say as well to everyone watching right now, it was over 150 of you lot locked in. And we got stars in the chat like Rants and Carefree Lewis, so run up the likes and hit the subscribe button. Where else are you lot getting content like this? Not only on the live stream with great content creators, but also legends in the space, in the chat. Run up the likes. You know what I'm saying? And to Justice, yeah, even without me and Rants talking, I already know his thoughts on this. I know him well enough. That's my dog. I know what he's like. But go on.
To your question, it wasn't so far, like, I knew we didn't have a shot in hell because of the quality of our team. I was just looking for progression from where he started at.
No, I understand that. I just think, like, holistically, right? Seeing how this has gone for, like, the third time in your last 3 Champions League entries, like, it just, as a fan, right? How can you hype yourself up for top 4 chases when you know at the end result you're getting something like this? Who cares?
You know why?
Because people don't know why that is, Peter. Because people believed in the process of the previous 2. That's why. You know what fans are like. Remember what we did the draw for a couple of them. Remember what it was like. Oh, bring us the toughest.
Bring us Bayern.
Bring us Bayern.
Man. I mean,
and we can't even get past Copenhagen and Galatasaray. But let's say by some miracle we get through this group. There'll still be people in that draw saying, yeah, bring us Real Madrid. Bring us PSG.
Yeah, give us the whole load of pause.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Yeah,
Hey,
hey,
yo.
yo. Hey,
I knew I was
hey,
Hey,
yo, Jazz, man. I know
I
it's
said,
cold up, man, but hey, yo, man.
Gonna
You know what I'm
say,
saying?
hey,
Hey,
yo,
you got
relax.
pre-pause that and
Relax.
pause that.
Relax.
You got
Hey,
pre-pause and then pause that.
I need
Hey,
the whole
yo.
pause
All I'm
patrol
saying
on
on
Hey,
that
the
yo.
joke, bro.
Yeah, get that banner out.
That
Get
was
that
YG
banner out.
Jazz
Yeah,
on
that's how
Twitter.com.
we-
That was not me.
Big up,
Hey,
That's
yo.
hey, big up
Hey,
Spooby. You just
hey.
became a. Well, I'll save you here, Jazz. Big up to Spooby. You just became a sarcasm city soldier.
Yeah,
Much
of course.
appreciated, Spooby. And if you want in Spooby on like the members Q&As and stuff in the members group chat, just drop me a message at Sarcasm City TV on Insta. Follow, but much appreciated. Link is in the chat as well. Hey, yo, that is crazy.
Hey.
You know what I'm
You lot
saying?
continue to get your questions in as well. I will get to a few. To Steve, who says flawless. If you could sell Onana in January, would you? I'd sell everybody. There'd be nothing left.
It's
This is
EBK. It's EBK. Everybody killer. It does not matter what you look like. You're done.
everybody. Everyone's done.
Black, white.
This is legit. Like even a yard sale, because like with a yard sale, there's like you pay for stuff. I'm saying just come and take it. I want this. I'm throwing this out. Come and take whatever you want from the house, type of thing. I'm leaving the country. I can't take this stuff with me. Come take the appliances, the furniture, everything. Everything can go. There's nobody I am going to sit here and defend and say, you know what? No. Anybody. So Onana included, he should be dropped anyway now after that, because I've never seen a goalkeeper make 3 mistakes. And I've seen all our worst. I said this earlier before a lot of people got here. I've seen all our worst goalkeepers in the Premier League era. I've never seen one of them make 3 mistakes in one match. And I've seen your Bartez's, Bosnich, Taibbi, Van der Gaal, the list goes on. Roy Carroll, all. Never once. And I've seen them make some howlers. But 3? I think Barthez has got 2, maybe in one of the Arsenal games.
He out here making Kepa look decent.
Hey, the funny part about it is, yeah, we should have known the moment he got packed by Lucas Moura 3 times.
and yo, Lewis, this is how bad we are. You'll come back and the house will look the same. People will just leave the stuff now. I won't even take that as calm. Just looks the same. Like, that's what it is. Anybody, I will not defend any of this. Like, it's bad. And the fact that we are still 1 in with a shout of getting out of the group and 2 in 5th, 6th place in the Premier League goes to show the quality of football in the Premier League and in Europe. Because look how bad we are. But yet we can still get out of the group. Do I believe we get out of the group? Absolutely not. But it goes to show the quality. Imagine we was a competent unit. If we would have just beat Galatasaray and Copenhagen at home. Just those 2.
Think about what the fuck Newcastle has to go through. The type of teams they got to play. Think about how we were set up.
Facts.
And this is what y'all do? Copenhagen. Hey, man, they probably spend more money on luxury seats at Old Trafford than Copenhagen does on their entire fucking OT budget.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're probably the trip over here is more expensive than the whole team, but same, man. Like
Galatasaray. Now listen, I'm not gonna speak on Turkey too bad because I've never been.
That's the Premier League. That's the Premier League. Does anybody want me meme? 100% no, like personified. You have Torreira, you have Icardi, Zaha went for the bag. You got Randy Diaz. With an option to buy for free, even though his contract runs out this year. Meaning they'll sign him on a free at the end of his loan if they want to. He's basically on a 1-year prove it deal.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
It don't make sense, but people will still back this because say somehow we managed to beat Newcastle. People say, yeah, turn the corner, like
long-term project.
Yeah, long-term project. How about what's going on right now?
When did that? Any of you people in the chat tell me that Anthony played an okay match?
He did okay for him. Davinson Sanchez,
he did okay for him.
Oh, I forgot about him. I didn't even.
He did okay for him, Eddie. You don't understand the bar is beyond the bar is in the sewers with the Ninja Turtles. With
that's what I'm saying. I can't do it, bro.
Anthony.
I can't.
We seen him, Eddie, for the first time. I seen him go past 2 players. I couldn't believe my eyes. He went past 2 players. He picked up the ball, dribbled past one, and dribbled past another, and then got fouled. I was like, rah.
Listen,
It was
somebody.
Hey, Jess,
Like I said before, somebody called them Turkish ultras. Let them know where Anthony's staying. I'm done.
Hey,
I ain't trying to deal with that shit no more.
He trying to deal with that with no more. Big up to Rantu says should have taken McTominay off instead of Amrabat. Man threw the game away. Most goals conceded in the club's history in the Champions League.
This is crazy.
That was
crazy.
That was the stuff. I thought this was the most goals conceded one, but nah, that was Antwerp. But I mean, fucking after the Bayern Munich game, might as well be United.
and Real King, is them Bruno stats real? Do you say he's got like 46 goals
Shout
in the Premier League
to
and
the
16
Detroit Piston cameraman putting a lot of these baddies on the screen. Pick up my enjoyment, please. That's what I'm talking about.
Is it true, Real King? Drop them stats again. And Bruno scored 16 penalties. And he scored like 46 goals in the Premier League, or 47, and 16 of them in penalties. What? That's great. If someone can jump in the chat, let me know. Yeah. But let me know if that's actually true. I actually want to know if that's true.
A wonder goal couldn't save us this time around. It saved us in Everton. Everton had to play football, people, because they went down to 1-0 and was inside of 5 minutes. Then what happened when they started playing football? They couldn't fucking finish their chances.
Also, Everton was trolling in that first half with some of the missed chances, man. They were trolling.
Crazy.
I was talking about it earlier before you two came on, how United won 3-0, but I still thought United will shit the whole game because even the first half, United had one shot on target, and that was the wonder goal. And then they had one more shot. That's it.
It's the results-based analysis that people do, man.
Yep.
What sense does it make having Martial in a good form and sitting him on the bench? Brother, he's a player where it does not do good for him sitting on the bench for an elongated period of time and then having to ramp up to go play in a highly intense match. You're better off having him start, providing that energy with everybody, however much he can. Then you bring in Højlund. It's a simple shit. Kobe Manu. He comes in, he looks like the only one actually in midfield, holding his own. Scott McTominay. Listen, Sir Alex, all love every time. But brother, you have blood on your hands for this one. Because Lord knows you are the only reason that brother's at the club. The only reason. Fuck, dude. These dudes, grade A scrubs of the highest order. The highest order. Grade A premium quality scrubs. All of them.
Grade A scrubs. Sorry, that sounds fire.
I forgot there's Tom Heaton there as well, though. I think Flores will take Tom Heaton in goal.
Yo, anybody but Onana. Pick someone from the crowd. Go to the Stretford end and get Big Steve or Big Dave. I say, you know what?
I would get Saeed. I would get Saeed in goal. Though,
go get him. Anybody but Onana.
I was used to the Gea mistakes. Onana said, "Hold my beer."
He really did, yo. He said, "Hold my beer."
Oh, De Gea crawled and missed goals, so this motherfucking Onana could run and just let them in.
All I'm saying is, bro, let the continent down. Like, no, I'm saying.
Yeah, I used to give that title to Ghana. No, Cameroon, you gotta hold that. You gotta fucking hold that.
Cameroon, the whole country,
the whole nation.
Bro, because the thing is, the reason why he let the whole continent down is because he won best African goalkeeper.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Hey, whoever's number 2 and number 3 on that list, look at yourself hard in the mirror. Whoever they
goalkeeper and one more people.
Yeah, but A. Solomon says, why take Garnacho out and not Anthony? At least Garnacho looked dangerous. Even very strange because Garnacho was lively. Very strange to take, even though Palestri came on and missed a hat-trick of chances. Take off Anthony, put on Palestri. If Palestri buries a couple of those chances, yeah, we're talking different, but they're the fine margins. Hindsight's a beautiful thing. Just put Palestri on the right.
Palestri
missed and he wasn't the only one.
Missed one.
Yep. Højlund missed one in the first half. Shaw miscontrolled one. McTominay when it was 4-on-3. Bruno when it was 4. The list goes on. We missed multiple chances.
I mean, again, why can't we just get rid of these dudes? What's the problem? Why can't we just get rid of him?
You know why? Because we have incompetent players because we have incompetent people off the pitch. So it just trickles down. You have incompetent people in the hierarchy, you're gonna have incompetent employees. This is how it works. And we've all worked bullshit jobs before. You know what I'm saying? You bullshit around because you know the bosses be bullshitting around. I've done more. I say this before. Had more jobs than Uncle
but here's the thing.
You fucking around, man. Yeah, go on.
You wanna know why? I can't really have that?
Go on.
I guess progress is being made on Sancho getting out of here. I guess progress is being made on fucking Varane getting out of here. Bayern links and all that.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Hey, you know what it's man, the bad acts, man. The guys there have a bit of all I'm saying is the guys that sauce up the manager, they're getting shit out, man.
Van de Beek, Galatasaray links, I guess, right? Think about this shit.
Casemiro.
Let me, if I prefer not to speak.
What?
Listen, let me apologize.
I want all the apologies for Casemiro because people said we'd be bad without him. Remember that conversation.
But again, I think there's too much lead in the water where some of these people get their hydration from. Unfortunately, environment's going to shit, and a lot of these people are paying the cost for it with their brain dead fucking takes on football. I'm done.
You know what it is, but you know what it is. It comes from the manager, bro. Everything that the manager, it's like a disease, bro. Because last season, bro, people would have had fine having Ashley Young and fucking Chiellini at the back line if Conte said, "I want those two." It triggers down because of the faith that these people have in those managers. That's why these people believe here that Varane and Casemiro are bad players now, because the manager doesn't want to use them.
Imagine
the people would be blaming those two. That was just even when they was playing all their problems and this and that, and were they playing to their standard? No. Did they deserve criticism? Yes. Did they deserve the criticism they was receiving at the rate? It was absolutely not. How can we look so bad with that? We look worse without them because guess what? They're two of our best players. It's common sense. Casemiro's still our best central midfielder. Varane is still our best centre back. What we doing here? Yeah, go on.
Oh yeah, and people, Luke Shaw was playing. If you didn't know, Luke Shaw was actually playing in that.
That's difference maker Luke Shaw. Watch how you talk about him, man. That's difference maker Luke Shaw. Watch your mouth, man.
Fucking crazy.
Luke Shaw, difference maker, man.
Helps us progress the crazy. 10 years, and they're still singing from the same tune.
Didn't you see the cross?
Real King, big up as well. Real King, big up, man. Appreciate it. Let me get to another one of these questions as well. Just bear with me quickly. Just large up everyone that is tapped in. Continue to get your questions in if you are a member as well. To Spooby as well, who did become a member in the stream. Yo, the manager has questions hanging over him for sure. But did you see the second Galatasaray goal? Onana's goalkeeping was atrocious, like he hit into his own. Yeah, it was all bad. We all watched it.
Oh, but who bought Onana?
They don't want to have that conversation though.
Who bought Onana? Honest to God's truth, I never thought I'd say this in a million years. I would have put up with De Gea because I can't see him embarrassing us. Maybe somewhat like this, but not like this, bro.
Not 3 mistakes in one game, but it's just less bad.
It's not just, it's in every Champions League game, except for the one where he saved the penalty.
Yeah, that's facts.
Against Copenhagen. And then here's the cold part. What they say about him. Oh, he's here so he can play expansive football. Then a couple months later becomes, I don't have the players to play Ajax football. So he's doing what De Gea was doing the entire fucking time. Just hoof it.
Mm-hmm. This is a hypocrisy, isn't it? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not buying this whole thing that you don't have to play. That's why you can't do this shit about the Ajax thing. Bro, I'm seeing Klopp was doing the club football with a shit Liverpool side. It didn't matter.
That's why you just play away regardless.
It's an excuse, man.
You play your way. You play your way regardless. Big up to AJB. Says flawless. Huge congrats on 8.7K. Yeah, we're gonna be
Hey, there
on
we go.
8.7K.
Come
So
on.
7 more, man. Get us up to 8,710. There's 150 people in it. I know there's at least 7 people watching who have not subscribed, and I know a lot of you lot have not hit the like button because we ain't even at 100 likes. So like check 1212. Like check 1212. When you enter the city of sarcasm, pay the toll, people. It's free. All I need you lot to do, hit the like button, subscribe. That's it. Everyone else, well, to everyone in the chat also as well, continue to get your questions in. I'm not ignoring you lot though. It's just that members, the link for the membership is in the pinned comment. Their questions take priority like a super chat. And of course, if you super chat, I'll get straight to it as well. But big up to AJ, man. Much appreciated, my guy. Real one, real one. And right, this is what we're, hey, man. I love this. Reminds me of being in the barbers. That's what we're here for. It's like barbershop conversation, man. It's real
Exactly.
conversation.
Like,
Oh no! I would have said some shit that would have got flawless in some real trouble in the barbershop. This is cool. This is me moderate.
Wait for when I create Sarcasm City 2 at some point. And then we really that'll be the channel where you can say
you gotta go to Rumble. We gotta go to Rumble.
No, we'll do it on YouTube, but it'll be Sarcasm City TV 2. So that'd be even more. So it's like if we get if whatever happens, they shut it down, we just create 2.1 and just keep it rolling. That's gonna happen at some point, people. You'll see the likes of Peter and Eddie on there and Jez, and that'll be no holds bad. Yeah. I'm not you might could say whatever you want on that channel. I'm gonna create at some point, people. Don't worry about that. See that you don't get inclined into the mind.
See that would be how
get insight into the mind. Go on.
Actually, no, I'm not even gonna talk about what I'm gonna say, but
we know what you say on here, so we know what you're gonna say on there. But yeah, that's coming up some point. Probably in the next year, couple years, definitely see Sarcasm City 2 on YouTube channel. Look at Timo's face light up. He can't wait. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
wait for what? I'm just smiling right now.
Yeah. Nah, I'm saying, wait till I have Kaneki on there on a regular show. You know what I'm saying? Now you lot wait for Sarcasm City 2. TV 2.
It's therapy session for you lot, isn't it? So it is what it is.
Yeah. Facts.
Again,
by the way,
go on,
because I'm gonna dip in it, but I want to quickly just talk about Jude real quick in it because I watched also the Madrid games today. I'm like, I think there's no 16 games with 18 GNA this season for Madrid, and he obviously broke the other day Ronaldo's record with the most goals scored going into Madrid's 15 games, I think.
That's crazy.
So I need to shout out Jude obviously because obviously what Carlo obviously did with him in terms of changing him in terms of what he's supposed to do in the team. Big up to him on that. But also today it's because people say about Jude, if the goals dry up and the assists dry up, what is he gonna do? Today the performance I was seeing today, top class performances, the dribbling, the passes, getting past the step overs, bro. Jude, he would be a key part for England if they want to do something in the Euros. And Southgate, you can't fuck it up with him in the midfield. You just can't. You just can't in it. But I said to quickly shout it out because he was incredible today, fam. Big reason why they even won the game. To be honest, Jude had at least a goal and 2 to 3 assists today, with the one that he had today already at the end. So now, bro, dude, salute to him. To all those haters who said he would flop at Madrid straight away, those people can hold that, bro. Because I remember conversations, man, last season saying, Jude is overrated because he couldn't beat Chelsea last season, the Champions League, and calling him overrated. Man, I just had to big up my guy, fam, because that guy, incredible footballer. But yeah, I'm gonna have to dip in it. So big up, guys.
Every time, yeah. Tom out here trolling, but Tom, I've made you a mudgy joke, man. But he says Klopp was doing Klopp football with the left hand side of Moreno, Allen, and Origi. There you go. Tells you.
You wanna know why I don't even care about that shit, bro? For real?
Go on, get off your chest, fam. Floor's yours.
We beat Burnley 1-0, and Burnley definitely played better football than us. And they have dudes I've never even heard before and will never hear from again on that team. Burnley.
You right?
It's real simple, people. Coaching comes down to what are you allowing out there?
True.
That's what coaching comes down to.
You right?
What are you promoting? What are you allowing? If Bruno can just fucking run like a headless chicken, and again, I've had it up to here with that dude. I thought I was done.
But now you're done.
Now I'm done. Because even with the goal and assist, what else does he fucking do?
Yeah, there was points at the game where he was losing the ball and stuff, but I'm not even surprised. It's just that lack of agility, just lack of mobility. He has no physicality whatsoever.
None.
Has zero. And don't worry, Warrior J, I'm gonna get predictions for the main games from everybody. Don't worry about it. Go on, carry on. Eddie getting things off his chest. Go on, Eddie. Floor's yours.
Shit, bro. Hoyland, I don't know if you gotta go. But for right now, you got to get the hell up out of here. Anybody associated with this dude, not named, even Martinez, I got to be careful about because I get rid of Martinez too. I'm telling you, you guilty by association.
Yeah, it's guilty by association because you've just been a part of it. Yeah, I hear you.
Yo, I've lost it. When it comes to United, the filter gone. The filter really gone, bro. I can't even think straight with these dudes, man. Every type of restraint that I had when speaking on them is gone. This was it. Like, again, with that whole 25% shit, that shit went quiet.
Talk about it.
That ain't not a peep from the rat himself. The real Rat King. I ain't heard nothing from him.
You say he's been quiet still? That's all gone quiet. That's all gone quiet. Gone quiet. Go on, Eddie, man. Get off your chest.
And my final point is this. Simply put, fuck them all. Fuck them all.
Agree.
I don't want to see. I will, because again, this shit was passed down to me. So it's like blood tied with me with this United shit. I will expect nothing from them. I will only expect embarrassment. That's it.
Agreed.
That's it.
And you know what's crazy about this is, and obviously Eddie, you was in the chat and we got linked, and I don't believe it's true, but like with Ancelotti, and people were like, "Nah, I want to take Ancelotti out as manager."
They didn't say that.
Yeah, they did say that.
They didn't say that, Flawless.
Nah, I swear on my life, the people was in the chat saying that.
Yeah, I'm lucky because I just would have banned him. At this point, if it was me today, I would have banned him.
You don't want to take Ancelotti? That's insane.
Don't take Carlo, because certain people said he was washed and he's done.
You know what though? It reminds me of that Arsenal preview, right? You know. All my life, yeah, I remember me of that Arsenal preview.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Word to Saeed. I want to see this Nazi brother try and defend this shit. That's what I want to see.
I'll be on that show. So if you got any messages you want me to get,
front row with it. I'm front row with it. And I'm putting tomatoes in the chat. I used to play nice. I'm putting tomatoes in the chat for anybody speaking crazy. Straight tomatoes.
Straight tomatoes.
Yeah, Sheik, this is it though. Like, and that's the problem. Let me ask you right now. Was today more important or Newcastle on the weekend? Look at what's in front of you. Bro, we are not good enough with this manager. That's it. You know
every game is important, people. Every game is important. The aim is to win. You never fucking settle for anything less than the dub.
I would say today is more important because you can actually progress in this competition.
Today you're not going to win the Prem. Important.
Yeah.
You're not going to win the Prem. Like, you're not.
Yeah,
best case, you guys did like fourth.
Yeah.
Like, even if you did, you'd end up back in the whole point of that is to qualify for this. And if you can't even handle Galatasaray and fucking Copenhagen, which wouldn't look out of place in the Europa Conference League, then what are you really doing here?
Exactly.
Like, the only difference between the competition United are in and where they probably should be is some branding and some prize money.
Yeah.
Facts. And Sheik, I know you heated because you tagged yourself. It's all good, fam. Like I fully understand. Kaneki, I told you, man. Sarcasm City TV 2. There's a space there for you when I do create it. But before that, remember, be on members Q&As, and I'll also run fan calling shows as well. I'm going to be doing both throughout. But eventually, like it could be a year and a half, 2 years down the line. Sarcasm City TV 2 is on its way, and that's no holds barred on YouTube. You can't say that. Like we pushing it, we taking it back to like 90s, early 2000s. That's what that's going.
Old school.
That's Sarcasm City, like even more. We don't have no filler here, but that's no fill. Like there's no, we going the whole way with the conversation.
I pray, please take them out of the United kit and make them wear bibs, please. That's the only way some of you people would see how much of a scrub some of these players are, bro. That's it. Put them in fucking bibs. Not even the ones with the elastic on the end. Put them with the ones with that old ass tape that comes off every fucking 2 steps.
Let me look up I think Galatasaray are a point above you guys, right?
Yes. Both them and Copenhagen.
Copenhagen are a point above you as well?
Yes.
Yeah. 5-5-4 basically.
I was gonna say, so if Copenhagen draws and you guys draw, you guys are out of Europe entirely.
Which is what I hope for.
Either
second or fourth. If you don't go into Europa. Just to clarify again, let me just repeat this. I'll have to repeat this again. If Manchester United end up in Europa League, I'm not doing watch-alongs. Man, I'm not doing watch-alongs for Europa League. No. I did that shit last season, struggled through them group stages. It was like pulling teeth, and I'm not doing it. I'm not that. I refuse. You know what I'm saying?
Did you face Afro Nicosia last year?
What? Who did we know? We faced Sheriff and who else? Some other, and what was the other team? That sounds like some
fucking war-torn country, bro.
That was it. Ammonia. That was it.
Ammonia, yeah, Ammonia.
Oh, that was the game Ronaldo was trolling in. I remember.
Yeah. When like Eddie said, he was suing in the projects. You know what I'm saying? When he sued and the whole crowd sued with him.
Literally looked like it had been shelled out by a UAV in the background, and this brother is suing.
How far was? Never mind.
Please, thanks. And hey, Tom, instead of trolling, are you about for club shortly? Taza, message the group chat. I'm trying to get the gang together, but I don't know if everyone's around. Taza, message the group chat and let me know. I did message a couple of the other duns as well, so we'll see. You may get clubs, you may not, people. Are you worried about Man United not doing well in Europa? I'm talking ball. I am worried going into every game. I am not confident. People were shocked when I said that. We could be playing Luton at home. When we played Luton at home, are you confident of the win? No. What do I have to be confident about? Show me. Yes, we get wins, but it's never in a convincing manner. It's always relief. The reason why I post the Snoop Dogg picture is because, for those that know the context of that, that was a murder trial and he got found not guilty. That's what it's like watching Manchester United. When we doing the watch along today, I feel like I'm on trial for murder. And the case and the offense, not the offense, the prosecutors are giving their offense against me. That's what it was like. I feel underprepared. 2 goals up, away to Galatasaray, and I'm not comfortable. I'm not thinking we go 3-4 up. I'm thinking just getting at halftime 2-0 up. Then when they scored, I said on the just getting a goal up. I beg. I'm not even saying it with confidence. I'm begging with these men to do that. We go 3-1 up. I'm like, all right, get the 4th. I'm constantly on edge. I am never, ever comfortable. Even when we played Everton, I wasn't comfortable until we scored the 3rd goal. Everton away. No disrespect. Let any other top team go 2-0 up away at Everton. Like, all right, calm, we got this. But with us, it's regular because we've seen it. Seen it against Bayern, even though we didn't go a goal up, but we've seen it against Bayern, seen it against Copenhagen, seen it against Galatasaray twice. Never comfortable viewing. The Luton game, relief is
Nottingham Forest.
Forest is one of our actually better performances. That's the crazy part.
Wolves
was like that. That was just an eye opener. You lot, big up Lex. I see you in the chat as well. Large up, everyone tapped in. Let's see what else you lot are saying. Let's see.
That's a question apparently about the signings and that. Like,
about who's mentioned it? What time is it? Let's see.
I think was it Sheets said, but were you happy with the signings in that this season?
No, again, hey, because I'm seeing it in the chat.
I'm tired of people trolling. Go on.
Yeah, the Sir Eric Ten Hag, bro. Hey, man.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Just keep it.
Just wipe your mouth. Wipe your mouth on the way out. You absolute bum.
Tired of these trolls, man. Go on, fam.
No, I think it was T. Oh, yeah, you got it, T.
Oh yeah, go on, Tim.
I think there's a question about Sheiks. If I have to scroll up, actually, but yeah. Like even Tom the Shot said that was the same back four that lost to Başakşehir during the lockdown.
Again?
Oh my god.
And we got Rafael Varane on the bench. Was regular on the bench?
They got Twan Zabi at that time as well.
No, I forgot you guys lost to Başakşehir. That's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, but bring back Oli, people were saying. Oh, what is, man? It's people's love. I think you said it, Eddie. I think it's, like you said, give them the bibs. I think it's Manchester players having the Manchester United shirt on. I think that's what it is. Players, and it fools people. It fools people into thinking that players are better than they are. Same way, if Ten Hag was managing another top 6 club and performing like this, these same fans who are backing him would be bantering him and running jokes.
Imagine
when Potter was running amok at Chelsea, we was running jokes. When Arteta's, we still run jokes about Arteta. What are we doing here?
Oh yeah, I'll find a question now.
Really, we got jokes as well. Yeah, go on, fam.
Are you content with the football that we play? The player this manager has signed.
I ain't content with anything.
I think these are just rhetorical questions. I don't think anyone's content with anything.
Yeah, I ain't content with it. I'm not content. I say it before. Go on, Pio.
I was gonna say, like, the football. Of course, people aren't content with the football because you can tell how angry they are at the result. If people were content with the process and the overall like goings on, there wouldn't be 150 people watching people react to this.
Yeah.
Also, like, it's not like you're in a group of death, Champions League group, where everybody's like, it could be tough. Like, I was hating when I picked Galatasaray second. I'm not gonna lie, I was fully hating on that preview stream. I didn't believe it. I didn't know who they had in their team. I was hating. I was being tribal and I was hating. Did I actually think they'd finish second? Fuck no, dude. The fact that Copenhagen might do it is awesome because I actually kind of like them. It's funny. Like Copenhagen versus Real Madrid. I'm in. Fuck it.
That's the thing.
Yeah, United not finishing top 2 of this group is a disgrace. I'm sorry. Like, if they don't get through, I don't want to hear it. Like, you're not going to ever get handed an easier Champions League group. You're just not.
Never.
I generally believe that Ollie gets us through this group.
Bro, we might be able to like crowdsource ourselves through this group. Like, come on, bro. Every game's 3-3. You're losing 3-2 at home to Galatasaray, 4-3 to Copenhagen. Who does that, man? Like,
facts.
It's just not that hard. It just shouldn't be that difficult.
Really shouldn't be that difficult. Really shouldn't be.
Yeah,
but you guys making it so difficult for yourself.
Because you know why? Because we bad.
That's the problem. They're not
because
good.
We're just not good. And I've been trying to tell people this.
I've sworn up and down for the last year that they suck. I don't care how many like Buki wins they get. I've sworn up and down. That Wolves game told me everything I needed to know. I was like, oh, it's all right. The devil collects from everybody.
Say it again.
The time is coming, and now it's here, brothers. Now it's here. You lose all these random games to Copenhagen and Galatasaray. You can't script by these games forever. Because, like, the only difference between today and Saturday is the team they're playing scored some fucking wild chances. That's it.
Unite Liverpool Europa League. Oh my god.
No, we don't need that for the culture.
We don't
need that shit for the culture.
I saw that in 2015-16 season, by the way.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm saying I don't remember 2015-16 season. I bypassed that from my memory. I don't know who we had.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Jay. Jay just wants to see us suffer. That's it.
See, Jay, this is the part you don't understand. If United drop into Europa League, they'd have to win a tie before they could even play Liverpool.
Yeah, and let us play a tough team, man. You know what I'm saying? Who just puts in effort and has like a slightly hostile crowd with a little bit of quality.
Yeah, bro.
Tom, you're my guy, yeah, but you need to shut the fuck up, mate. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's what it is. Like, I'm tired of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of you, Tom. This guy. Go on, sorry, Pete. I'll carry you.
All you need is some fans to look at their players mean and know, well, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's it. We crumble. When his manager crumbles, and like Eddie always says, the manager, the team is a resemblance of the manager's character, and that's why we do. Where's a rap? Now, Sevilla, I think, are through Kaneki. I think they're through in their group.
They're not.
Are they second, though, right? Did they not win tonight?
No, they're not even second.
Where are they?
I don't think you can get Sevilla, though.
No, I don't think it works like that.
No, how it works, right? So the
They're
8
lost in the
Champions
tables.
League, no, the 8 Champions League dropouts would play the 8 second place teams in Europa
There we
League. That's how the playoff round works.
Yep,
So you
there
wouldn't
go.
be able to get Sevilla. You get
Mhm.
some random Europa League team, and they'd probably just try hard and win.
Yeah.
Real Betis, Sporting Lisbon.
I don't even know if those
Eight
teams are
contestants.
in Europa League, to be honest. But maybe, yeah.
Slavia Prague, Roma,
Fuck this shit, man.
Villarreal, Rennes,
But like
Atalanta.
again, for United to get to Europa League, they would have to win, and one of Galatasaray or Copenhagen would have to win. I think
Yeah.
they can't
That's it.
draw and get into Europa League.
Yeah, if either of them win and we win, then we go Europa League. If either of them win, Galatasaray or Copenhagen win that game, and we win, then we end up in Europa League. Either we win and them two draw, or we lose. I'm not trying to do Europa League. Again, let me just clarify this. No Europa League watch-alongs. And yeah, to Warrior J, who asked me earlier as well in regards to the United-Chelsea game, because it looks like I'm going to be going. I need to chat to Time Shine about that, actually. There'll be no watch-along that day, but I just run a fan calling show earlier in the day. So like 3 p.m. or something like that, 4 p.m. I do a watch-along before I leave and get to the ground. So there'll be no Q&A, no watch-along that day, people. But I will do I do a fan calling show, so you'll get content, 100%. And then I'll probably be drinking to drown my sorrows after a terrible 0-0 draw or some bullshit like that.
No, I'm not sorry.
I actually like their chances.
You Chelsea's.
Yeah, I actually like their chances.
I ain't gonna lie.
Imagine?
Yeah, go on. Go on, fam. Go on.
Because I'm looking at it.
Go on.
These brothers couldn't deal with fucking Ziyech.
Facts.
We could barely deal with Icardi.
Facts.
Hey, maybe we'll get some Mudryk hype. Maybe, who knows?
I got to deal with fucking what's his face. Yeah, let Miss Ukraine score at OT. Oh my God.
Nick Jackson.
I ain't gonna lie, Eddie. I'm just going for the link up. I see all the United dons I've not seen in a minute.
What is this game, by the way?
Chelsea
We play you soon? When is this?
Yeah, Wednesday the 6th. Wednesday the 6th.
Ooh, I'm gonna be at work. Nice. I don't have to watch.
Yeah, it's 8:15 kickoff, by the way.
Yeah, I'll be at work, man. I ain't watching.
I'm legit. Like I said, I'm just going to link up with Timo and Lewis and that. I see all the United dons. Like, that's what I'm there. Like, the game's just there. It just happens to be a football match. Like, what we doing after? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Timo, after. Like, you know, that's what I'm there for. Like, the game's just like, all right, go see Saeed and a few of the others I've not seen in a minute. Like, hopefully Aaron's there and a few others in double A and that. Like, that's what I'm there for. Like, legit. The football game just happens to be going on, and Time to Shine's like, yo, pull up. I'm like, why not? Like, that's just legit.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna be the fucking Tyrese meme, just crying. Just crying. Congratulations. That's me right now, bro.
There's a question there as well. Like, do you really think any coach can make this team better than they are now? That isn't an endorsement of Ten Hag, but an indictment on this team's talent.
Players are not this bad, dude.
Yeah, you know how I know a better coach can make these men better? Because I watched Ten Hag have these men playing better just 12 months ago.
But he changed up the tactics, people. Yeah. That's what y'all aren't understanding.
Guys, we're not going to act like it's unreasonable to ask Manchester United to beat Copenhagen and Galatasaray.
Galatasaray at home. You know what I'm saying? It's
stop it. Like, stop. The problem isn't that they lost to Bayern. The problem is the other 4 matches have got them 4 points. That's the fucking problem.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
Bro, like, you guys, stop this. They're not losing to Bayern, then losing to Arsenal, then drawing with Liverpool, then losing to Spurs. No. You lost at home to Galatasaray. They scraped a win against Copenhagen because they missed a pen in the last minute. Literally the last kick they missed a pen. That's the only reason they even have a win. Let's be honest. Then you lost in Denmark, which was kind of bullshit. I hear it. You could argue red card was unfair or whatever you want to say.
We 2-0 up. We should win the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could care less.
Should have won the game.
Then you drew after being 3-1 up today, so I don't want to hear it. Like, there's nothing you can say. You can't justify this. This is crazy.
But people are going to.
This is just crazy. Like, this is insane. This is insane levels of being horrible.
Individual mistakes, they'll say.
I didn't even think this was possible.
Hey, you ain't been watching us. I knew this was possible. So I don't know why do you think I'm under stress? Why do you think I'm in the courtroom in a baggy suit and they saying, "Will the defendant please rise?" Why does it feel like that all the fucking time? Every time. That's what it's like watching Manchester United. It's the only thing I don't look forward to doing what I do.
I will not be surprised if he's not survived till Christmas. I think the last game will be Liverpool away.
Oh, he's not. Like this is now the beginning of the end. Go out that Champions League because there's going to be a lot of noise about that. Like whether we go Europa or go out of Europe altogether, that's going to create a lot of headlines.
Go out of the Champions League and then lose to Liverpool on Sunday as well.
And
you know what's crazy? I think Copenhagen has a better goal difference than us too. I think all the teams have a better goal difference than us.
Head to head as well, though. It's a head to head as well.
It's on head to head.
They actually got hoopers on their team.
It's on head to head. It's on head to head.
But no, it would go to the other tiebreakers of Copenhagen if you were tied.
But yeah, I don't. Because I don't know. Yeah, because then it goes to goal difference because us and Copenhagen.
In the tiebreakers, Gallo would have you for anything.
Yeah, because they have their results.
They have 4 points in the head-to-head pictures, and you have 1.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whereas Copenhagen is equal. Yeah, that's why they're above us now. No, that's why they would be above us if it was tied. Sorry.
But I think Copenhagen and Galatasaray, if they draw, I think Copenhagen goes through. Maybe are they in second?
And Copenhagen are currently in second. I think, don't quote me on that. Tommy says, I'll happily be the reason for a third Manchester United manager to be sacked. Yeah, you lot let Ollie live, no shout out Watford. Because you lot let Ollie live.
Yeah, Watford did what y'all couldn't.
Couldn't, serious? How you let him watch out the Hornets doing what you couldn't? These Liverpool scrubs. You lot continue to run up the likes as well. All right, we went over 100 likes. Big up. Make sure you subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV gaming YouTube channel as well. Make sure you subscribe to the gaming channel. Let's see what else.
Newcastle as well, 8 p.m. kickoff on Saturday. No, that will not be easy.
It's crazy. That being said, we'll go to that. Eddie, predictions for that game.
2-0 Newcastle. And that's a first for me. I never predict United losses, but yeah, I have to start 2-0 Newcastle because we're actually playing teams that will pack us out the entire rest of the way. Nice. So 2-0 Newcastle. All you most informed team in the Prem hype merchants, enjoy what's about to be upon you. You deserve every ounce of it. And just on one point that I wanted to get back to that Peter made.
Yeah, go on.
It's crazy how we hold players from other clubs to higher standards than we do our own.
Try about it.
We will legit cook any player on another team that does one thing wrong. Meanwhile, these brothers on our end get away with fucking murder every game and nobody says a single goddamn thing.
Agreed.
That's all that's it. So to get off script, but yeah, 2-0. 2-0 Newcastle. Yeah, it's crazy.
What are you saying, Pio?
You guys this weekend?
Yes. Saturday, late kickoff, 8 p.m. UK time.
I'll be optimistic, man. 1-0 Newcastle.
How nice you, Timo?
3-1 Newcastle.
Cool. Being said, we'll go. Who cares about the rest of these games? We'll stay with you, Timo. Arsenal Wolves, 3 p.m. kickoff Saturday. 3-0
Arsenal.
Pio?
Arsenal like 4-1 or something.
Cool. Eddie?
2-0.
2-0. 2-0 Arsenal. All right, switching to Sunday. We're going to stay with you, Eddie. Chelsea Brighton.
Chelsea Brighton.
Early
Brighton
kickoff.
Been shit.
True. They did get their first win though in a minute.
Were an early kickoff?
Yeah, 2 p.m. kickoff UK time on Sunday.
Oh, I thought you meant like 12:30. I was like, I'm not watching Chief.
No. There's no 12:30s on Sunday. 2 p.m. kickoff.
I'll let Chelsea get this one like 2-1. 2-1 seems about right.
What are you saying, Pio? What are you saying, Pio?
Oh. 1-1. Who cares?
1-1. Timo, I know you'll be there.
I'll say 2-0 Chelsea.
2-0 Chelsea first. Staying with you, Timo. I think we all got Liverpool beating Fulham. Big game, Manchester City Spurs. Last game of the weekend.
3-1 City.
3-1 City. First, Peter.
City Spurs. City win like 5-0, dude.
First, Eddie.
Is it City Spurs?
City Spurs. Yeah. It's at the MTL.
Yeah, 3-0 City. They got to get their lick back.
First. All right, people. We're going to close out that. You know what I'm saying? Hope you lot have enjoyed the show. Hope you've laughed. Manchester United fans in particular. I feel better after this. I'm presuming Eddie does as well. It's always good to see Peter. Always good to see Timo.
Definitely.
Shout out to Jess as well. Love that. We will be back today, people. Man United podcast earlier than usual, people. So it'll probably be 2:15 p.m. UK time. So earlier. Because obviously I'm on League on this channel at 1. So I'll be doing a live stream straight after that.
Wear the bulletproof.
So it is. Yo, family don't even deserve the bulletproof. I ain't gonna lie, but I might wear it just because it looks
let him get shot, man.
Nah, you know what? Nah. Because whole time we might have have to do him like how like what happened in New Jack City where I turned the own gun on my motherfucking brother to be number one. I would kill. That's where we turned the gun on him, bro. I don't care. Yeah, you right.
Max, I might just wear it because it just looks good. But yeah, I'll decide that tomorrow. But yeah, 2 p.m. you'll get the Man United podcast, and then 11:30 p.m. UK time, you'll get the Manchester United Arsenal show. So myself, TJ, shout out to TJ every single time. I think Cam will be on as well. Discussing Arsenal, obviously they pack Lens 6-0, and also as well they're top of the league. So we'll be discussing all of that. All these things are on the upcoming live stream schedule. Anyway, people, you will get some form of stream on the Sarcasm City TV gaming YouTube channel as well. You will get a live stream on the Catch Me on Saturday's channel as well at, I think, is it 5:30?
5:30. Oh, not again.
That's the face that United make you have, bro. That's what that is.
Not again, man. Yeah, 5:30 p.m. kick. 5:30 p.m. on Saeed. But yeah, guys, froze again.
His face is stuck like that because he saw United highlights across the stream.
Just minutes before the show ends, you know. Oh, that just sums up the day, man. Flipping hell.
Oh, it might be coming back. Oh, there we go.
Mike.
There we go.
Am I back?
Yes.
This one's been playing up. I might have to switch to Chrome and see if that works better because that's what it said. Because Firefox fucking up. Where else are you? But yeah, 5:30 people. I don't know what's been going on recently because the rest of my internet's fine. So I'm gonna try to switch to Chrome and try that. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, maybe I think it is. It's either 5:30 or 6. No, it's 5:30. You know what? Let me stop being lazy and actually just check the message that man sent me. How about that to tell you lot where I'm going to be? You don't know how it is, man. The work don't stop. And that being said as well, don't forget this show, people, and all the shows on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube, apart from watch-alongs, are available on audio-only platforms, people. So Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, etc., etc. They're doing the Spotify wrap-up. Obviously, the year is coming to a close, so make sure if you're following on Spotify and you have Sarcasm City as like one of your top when you get the wrap-up list, let me know, and I'll post that. Not only on the Sarcasm City page, I'll do it on my page as well. Yeah. I'm going to switch to Google Chrome Prime because that's what it actually said on the connection thing. It said if it continues, what's it called? I was just used to using Firefox, but that's what I'm going to do. Well, yeah, the Spotify, like I was saying, the wrapped up coming to a close. So if you are Sarcasm City is on your list, at me, people, and I'm going to post that. I'll post it on my Instagram, also the Sarcasm City TV Instagram. Also post it on both Twitters as well. So big up to all of you lot. So like I always say, if you want to listen while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, while you're driving, while you're at work, you may be traveling, maybe you just don't want the YouTube app open. Maybe you're at the gym pumping iron because Manchester United have pissed you off. Make sure you tune in.
That's where I'm about to go.
All audio platforms, see? So Eddie might listen back to it. You know what I'm saying? He may listen back to it. So the links for everything are underneath in the description. But like I said, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. So Spotify, hit us with the follow on Spotify, Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you hit us with the follow on there. 5-stars. iTunes, Apple Podcast. All you iPhone users, Sarcasm City TV, 5-stars, please leave us a review. Same with SoundCloud as well. To Alfred, who says play GTA San Andreas. I don't have GTA San Andreas. I do. What I need to do though is get a capture card so that I can run old games. Because what I really want to do is run Fight Night. That's what I'm gonna do.
Let me know if you're down to get back on GTA this weekend, Falls. I'm available.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. We've been running on it. Me, Surf has been on there, Victor's been on it, etc. Malcolm said I'm about to hit the gym now. Hey, if you're about to hit the gym, like I said, man, go to Sarcasm City TV on the audio platform. It all helps. For real. Hey, Real King says great show, much appreciated. Guys, sub to the channel. It's the cure for United's averageness. Facts. I feel better after this. And go subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Gaming. Make sure you do that. Go subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV Gaming YouTube channel as well. San Andreas is available
follow
for
me
free.
as well on TikTok, people. I'm
Go
nearly.
on, plug your TikTok from. Let them know.
So yeah, so guys, follow me on TikTok. I'm nearly 77 away from 300. So just to make sure, I'm trying to grow myself on TikTok. So yeah, guys. So make sure you give a follow.
Drop
Already
the link in the chat as well.
Yeah, already 50K views on that as well, people. So yeah.
Oh shit, 50K views. All right, okay, let's go. Love that, Timo. Love that. All right, love to everyone who has locked in. I don't believe anybody's live. Let me know in the chat if anyone is live.
Alam's still live. He's doing
Alam live. What game? What's he doing?
Raptor Suns.
All right, we're gonna raid Alam then, 100%. So you lot put Sarcasm City raid in the chat for my Don Alam. Give me 1 second. We're gonna redirect to him. Flawless, let's do pro clubs. Need that after today. I'm waiting to see who's about, like in regards to the Monday, but we can run something. We defo can, but yeah, we're gonna raid my G Alam, part of the Sarcasm City TV universe. You lot already know the pattern. So we're gonna raid him. I think we got to all the questions as well. I believe so. We didn't miss any. If you are a member and I missed your question, I do apologize. But yeah, I'm gonna switch to Chrome anyway because this shit be fucking about. But love to everyone that's locked in. Eddie, anything you want to add, family?
Nah, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like. Get my dog to 10K ASAP. He deserve it. Shout out to my dog Timo. Lakers stomping out the Pistons. You know, it's always a good time when we get the dub somewhere. And yeah, y'all make sure y'all pull up in Alarm's chat.
Yes.
Make sure y'all subscribe to my dog. And we'll see you when we see you.
Love to everyone that's locked in. And this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.